Ladies and gentlemen, we are tuned in to the Rico Report.
I really don't know what to tell you.
That game was insane. Welcome to the Big Squad.
Shout out to the Big Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the Big Squad.
welcome on a very special evening to the Rico Report. We are here. He is our team. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Bing, 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 bing. No. We gotta start all over that. No. Hey. Rock with me now. Hey. Rock with me. Who's rocking with me? Who's rocking with me?
Get out the way.
Woo! Guess me, ho. Let's go, boy. Hey, win. Everything else, boy. Oh, and shit. I've been telling y'all that, man. Let's go. Hey. Oh, I had to let that rock. I had to let that rock for a little bit. Let me ring that bell. We got new members. Let me shut that. Yo, this is for all my Ravens fans out there. This is for all my peoples out there that were doubting the Bills. Yo, this is about the defense. They're not gonna be able to handle us. Nah. Nobody's trying to hear any of that. We were trying to tell y'all that we were a big deal. But y'all talked about the defense, the Ravens defense. They're this and they're that. They're gonna bring this. They're gonna bring what? Bring what? We've been trying to tell y'all. These are not your same old Bills. Golly, listen, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuned in for the very first time, you have no idea who I am. This is Rico. This is the Rico Report. You are tuned in. To the Buffalo Fanatics. Whoa! We are headed to the AFC Championship. Let me repeat that shit. We are headed to the AFC Championship. Picking against the Bills. Have y'all not seen what we've been doing all year? Y'all thought it was a fluke? Y'all playing, man. You guys are playing. For real, you guys are playing, man. God. Yo, salute to the Bing Squad. What's good, everybody? If you guys are here for the first time, yo, smash that like. Just for the intro itself. Just for me hyping y'all up. Smash that like button. If you want to subscribe and see more of this heat, smash that subscribe button. If you want to join the Big Squad, listen, supportbf.com. That's all I'm going to tell you. Supportbf.com. Go there. Everything you need to be part of this movement is all there. By the way, new record. There's 1,100 people watching right now. I haven't even gotten to my bag yet. So let me put it this way. Let me give a shout out to, hold on. Let me bring it back because I'm excited. There's going to be a lot of me just being in the moment. We need to be, as Bills fans, we need to be in the moment because all we've been hearing is that we can't, we won't, we don't have, it's a fluke, it's this, y'all are good, but, yo, no buts. No buts, just wins. No buts, just wins, man. Come on. Shout out to Jervik, man. Shall we call this game doinks? I don't care what you want to call it. I call it dubs. Dubs to doinks, doinks to dubs. Whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Bills Mafia, stand up. Bills Mafia, stand the fuck up. Yo, Rated R Rico might come out tonight, baby. Rated R Rico might come out tonight. If you guys are you guys want to, you know what I mean? You don't want to hear any of this stuff. It's cool. Go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to anybody else. But this is going to be a lit show. MOS. 200 likes, 800 people watching. Smash that like button. Y'all better do that. There's 1,200 people watching right now. 1,200 people watching right now. Nick Wright, where you at, kid? Nick Wright, where you at? I can't pick against Lamar Jackson. We've been trying to tell you. Leslie Frazier, McDermott, they had the game plan. We had the game plan last year. Let's keep it a buck here. We had the game plan last year. We just didn't have Allen making the plays he should have. Missing guys. He was doing it today until he got out of his funk and then he started moving the rock. He started moving the rock, baby. Come on, man. Shout out to Pass It 2 DJ. Says, yo, 2 questions, Rico. How do I become a member of being a Bing Squad? I was born in the Mafia, but I'm new to Buffalo Fanatics. Let's go. Here's how you do it. Supportbf.com. Go there. It'll show you everything. Stop playing with me, fellas. Come on now. Golly. Yo, Steve Mathis. Shout out to my guy, Steve Mathis. Taron pick 6, trending #1. What? Taron pick who? What happened? Did something happen today that I missed? I'm not even sure if. Hold on. Is it what I think it is?
Stays in the block. Jackson fires, and that will be intercepted in the end zone by Johnson. Taron Johnson. And only Jackson can stop him now. Too late to the end zone. Touchdown. Johnson had a pick 6 against Roethlisberger in one of the Pittsburgh games this year. And what a play on a 3rd and goal.
Just going to drop back, and you just simply don't see that underneath player. But that's not the story of that play. Fine, you throw an interception, no big deal. But you have to get Taron Johnson on the ground. And the Buffalo Bills have all of Buffalo rocking like they haven't been rocking in 20-some years.
It's 100.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a play. The Ravens are marching. They're marching. This is where they tie the game. I think it was 7-3 at the time. This is where they come in, or 10-3. They come in and tie the game up. And Taron Johnson making it look like he's ready to set the blitz up. He's coming in, stands back, surveys. You know who he's going for. Mark Andrews has been this guy's go-to receiver. Miles Boykins, Willie Snead. No, it's Andrews, boy. Taron Johnson was like, yo, let me sit back real quick. In tow, pick 6, Taron Johnson down the sideline. Here comes Trey White. Making a last second block. That last second block is what sprung for that touchdown. Yo, Bills Mafia, stand up, baby. Let's go, man. Buffalo, let's go. Soul Glow says, yo, and the new owner of the Baltimore Ravens running game is Leslie effing Frazier. What? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the numbers. They ran for 150 yards. To any other team, 150 yards rushing is pretty damn good. For the Ravens, though, the #1 rushing offense, 3,000 yards. Y'all are gonna get eat up. We stopped y'all last year. Y'all thought you thought you're just gonna come in and just do what you do? No, fam, you want to compete with the Bills? You need a quarterback that can air the ball out. You can't. Lamar, I love Lamar. Lamar's my guy. I love Lamar. I wanted Lamar on the Bills. When we brought Josh Allen, I was like, Josh Allen? But shit, Josh Allen leaps from year 2 to year 3. Mucho bueno. Sometimes I turn into an Italian, man. Because this offense, Brian Dable, he's as good as God. He's as good as gone. The adjustments Brian Dable made in the second half is what made this game. He told Josh, settle the fuck down. You wilding right now. You those big deep throws you were making, missing dudes by like 5, 10, 15 yards. Fam, chill out. Let me dial up some plays for you. That's gonna get you in and out of the cut, get you warmed up, and then we're gonna hit it. We didn't hit any big plays, but we just ate you up. Oh, we're gonna stop Stefan Diggs. Boy, please. Nobody's been able to stop Stefan Diggs all year. That's why he's the number one receiver in the goddamn game. Number one in yards, number one in receptions. Who was gonna stop him? Marcus Peters? Please. Jimmy Smith? Get out of here, man. Marlon Humphreys? He's got 8 forced fumbles. What did he do today? Nada. Nothing. Man, let me tell you something. There's 1,600 people watching this bitch right now. You're probably a Ravens fan. You're probably a Browns fan. You're probably a Chiefs fan. You're probably a Pats fan. Yo, salute to the Bills right now. Y'all got to give respect. I got people saying, yo, Bills fans are too cocky. Y'all are too cocky. Here's the thing. Let me explain something to y'all about what's cocky and what's confidence. We have known this about the Bills all year. It's y'all that haven't known this about us. Y'all think we're the same old team from way back. We've been trying to tell y'all. We don't need to run the rock. We don't. That's how good this offense is. We can, but we don't because we don't need to. We've been trying to tell y'all for a minute, and I apologize. There's a lot of super chats coming. I'm going to try to do my best to read them because the chat is buzzing right now. But I got to tell y'all, people thought, oh, Bills fans are too cocky. It wasn't that. We tried telling y'all, we're going to air it out. If you stop Cole Beasley, you're going to get Gabe Davis. You want to stop Gabe Davis, you're going to get a little bit of John Brown. You want to stop John Brown, you're going to get Stefan Diggs. Pick your poison. You can't just stop one. Josh Allen doesn't fixate on one receiver. He makes it look easy, but he never fixates on one receiver. That boy spreads the ball around, man. That boy's a G. The way this year has gone, it's too hard to not think that we don't match up well against the Chiefs or Cleveland. Who knows? Who knows? Because everybody thought it was going to be, you know what I'm saying? It was going to be a blowout. That the Ravens are just going to run all over us because we got a soft defense. Boy, when you're putting up points on these other teams, of course, they're going to have to catch up. So we're going to give up some yards. So it looks as if our defense is poo-poo. But let me remind y'all, we've been a top 3 defense 2 to 3 years straight. This is the first year that we kind of like, oh, okay, we've been middle of the pack. But it's also the first year that we putting up points, 30 points a game. Come on, player. Don't play. Yo, listen, man. And it's not cockiness. It's just confidence in your team. And I've been trying to tell people, stop thinking that we're cocky and it's not about that. It's just now that you guys have caught up. You guys have caught up to what we've known. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. That's what I'm saying, man. By the way, shout out to my guy, Pass It to DJ. Welcome to the Big Squad, my guy. Welcome to the Big Squad. Let's go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bills advance to the AFC Championship. Now, I got to get this off my chest. Shout out to, let me give another member, man. Bills Mafia 941. I'm gonna ring my bell out. Let's go, man. Now, I will say this. Shout out to the Ravens. It was y'all defended us pretty well, as opposed to a lot of these other cats that have. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, they think they can just take things away from us. But we find ways. Y'all kept us 3 points in the first half. Not a lot of teams can do that. It was a lot of miscues on your end as well. But at the end of the day, I said it in my preview, and I'm going to say it again. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is the one that's going to lose, is going to win the game. We made less mistakes. That's what it comes down to. That interception is killer. Let me tell you something, man. Adjustments is a hell of a thing right now. We've had Greg Roman. Roman is not he doesn't present anything that tells us that he's going to adjust. Did you see any adjustments that happened? Right? The only adjustment that happened where he's like, hey, this run game isn't working, so we're going to have to dink and dunk our way. So when we went up on you guys had to try to catch back up. You guys were doing the dinking and dunking. We're letting you have that. We're not playing man-to-man. We learned from the Titans, right? Playing man-to-man, Lamar's gone. There's no question about him. We wanted to keep him in front of us. Edwards, we're on top of that. Dobbins, on top of that. The game plan was solid today. Shout out to going to 0 to 100. Shout out to you for that super chat, my G. If you had a comment, man, throw that comment in there. My voice is lost, man. My voice is lost, but you know what? We're gonna keep it rocking. I'm trying to look for the super chats. I'm trying to look for new members that have joined. I apologize. I'm hyped today. I am hyped. Now, I gotta say this though. I hope Lamar Jackson is okay because that boy banged his head real good. He banged his head on that turf real good. Ravens fans, your center killed you guys today, man. Bad snap after bad snap after bad snap. Lamar was helping this guy out, man. Holding the ball here, getting here, a little low. Dude, somebody should have knocked him and said, yo, my man, right here. Right here. Yo, 6,700 fans in the stands got y'all bugging. Man. Imagine when we have 70,000 in the stands at Bills Mafia Stadium. We don't have a name for it yet, but we're gonna find a name. Man, oh man. Shout out to Justin Napolitano says, yo, let's effing go. Taron Johnson game ball. Diggs with another 100-yard game. Who's fucking next? You damn right. Who's next? I don't give a damn. Wind affected Allen over 15 yards. Noted for bad weather. Let's go. Yo, shout out to my guy, Frank Garcia. Welcome to the Bing Squad. Bing, biggity, bing. Let's go. Jeffrey Green. Let's go, Buffalo. Stay humble, stay hungry. AFC Championship game next week. Let's go. Let me tell you something, Bills fans. Were you ready for your season to end? Were you ready for your season to officially end? I was not. Yo, I got so much left in the juice to talk about this team. We got a whole nother week to talk about this team. Amazing. Unreal. I'm thrilled, man. I am thrilled about this team, man. I'm thrilled about this win. This win was a statement win to let people know, like, yo, these Bills are not a joke, man. These Bills are not a joke. And you know what else is not a joke? We have a new member. Bing, biggity, bing. We got Jake.us. Jake, welcome to the Bing Squad. If you guys are wondering what the hell this Bing Squad is, you have now become a member of the Bing Squad. Y'all get a little more love going down. I'm telling you, man. What a game today. Unbelievable. Are you guys proud of the squad, man? By the way, shout out to my guy Scott Easter. Scott Easter says, yo, listen, shout out to you, Scott Easter, for the super chat. Scott says, Bills mother effing mafia. We are here and the world is on mother effing notice for sure. I am not sleeping tonight. Yo, I'm going to find it hard pressed for some people to find some sleep tonight. And if you're having a hard time sleeping, ask your lady. Hey, man, I'm gonna need a hand. Let me go to the washroom real quick. Let me manscape. Let me smooth myself out and handle daddy. You know what I'm saying? Handle your boy. And vice versa. If your lady can't sleep, fellas, do yourself a favor. Go handle your lady. Get her to ease down and fall asleep. Because y'all can fall asleep easy tonight. The Bills are advancing to the next round. How exciting is that? Shout out to my guy, Bobby Glean. Bobby Glean says, yo, I'm in tears. My first child, my 1-month-old son got to see this. Booking flight to Tampa now. Let's effing go. I'm taking 10 shots tonight. Yo, don't take too much to the head, man. Don't take too much to the head. Don't take too much to the head. We need you for the next day. We need you for next week as well, my man. So let's talk about this game. Because this game was tight. Yo, I got no nails left. I was sitting there biting all my shirts off, man. Cause we were still feeling each other out. There was a lot of nerves going on right now. There's a lot of nerves, man. But you know, there's no nerves with Maurice Williams because he knows what the deal is. Welcome to the Bing Squad, my G Bing Biggity Bing. Welcome to the Bing Squad. Let's go, fellas. Jake Martin says, yo, Ravens fan here. Good game to all you Bills fans. Good luck at trying to move to 1-4 in the Super Bowl. It's a backhand compliment. I see what you're doing. It's cool. Y'all can talk about this 0-4. That was years ago. You know what I'm saying? But this is a new squad, new era. It's not the same old Bills. I told y'all that. So y'all can do what you want. But like, I have more of an issue with the Ravens fans that were thinking that we were cocky. All we were doing was letting y'all know that you're not just going to walk right through us. I said it. I thought you guys put a lot in the tank to beat the Titans. And I didn't think you guys would have brought enough to come and play with us. For us, when we played the Colts, it was more of a reminder that you can't just keep burning and just lighting every team up that y'all play. You can't. It's just not going to happen. So it kind of it brought us back to say, humble yourself, because you're gonna be facing some tough defenses, and that we did. But I think you guys put a lot in that Titans game, and it's just not enough. It's just not enough. And the Titans, I'm telling you, right? Everybody's like, well, y'all lost to the Titans and we beat the Titans, folks. Lest I remind you that y'all lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers twice, COVID or non-COVID. One game was COVID, one was not, and then y'all lost to the Patriots. We swept the AFC East and we beat the Steelers. So it's a matchup thing, man. It comes down to matchups. It really does come down to matchups. Shout out to my guy, Kenny G. Bro, they were killing me with the cocky BS. That's obviously they haven't watched us play. That's what I'm talking about, man. A lot of these guys that don't know the Bills, they just watch highlights, right? They watch highlights and they just don't know. Watch this team play. You saw what was going on today. Did you see how that defense was swarming? Lamar tried to get outside. Nah, fam. Let me get yoink. Let me bring your ass back, man. Yeet. Bring your ass back. Dobbins was getting corralled, man. Let's go through the numbers. Yo, Gus Edwards, 10 carries, 42 yards. J.K. Dobbins, 10 carries, 42 yards. Lamar Jackson, 9 carries, 34 yards. Yo, fam, we did it to him last year. You thought we were going to let him run for 136? Boy, please, man, sit that ass down. It's not happening. Not happening. We were not going to let that happen. I guarantee you that. Shout out to my guy, Angelo Gucciello. Bing, bing for the defense. Way to step up. O-line did a great job. O-line did a fantastic job. O-line did a fantastic job. Eric Bruce. Nick Wright is sweating and choking on his words right now. Actually, doesn't Nick Wright have to go and put ketchup to the face? He's got to get ketchup to the face and all that stuff. And you know what? Me, because I'm petty, as he's taking ketchup to the face, I'm grabbing huge kielbasas and I'm whipping it at his face. You know what I'm saying? Yo, as you get a squirt of ketchup, here comes a kielbasa to your face, bro. Hot dog to the face all day. Nick Wright is going to feel this. Listen, it's going to be fun to hear these guys talk and try to backtrack and moonwalk and moonwalking. Yo, you ain't got no choice, baby. You ain't got no choice. There's no moonwalking now. You got to do it. And people are going to hate to admit it. They're going to hate it. Terry Bradshaw been picking against the Bills. It's cool, though. Keep picking against the Bills, baby, because it's going to be Bills by 1 billion. Let's go, man. Shout out to my guy. Ombre Lob says, yo, we need Judge, Tilt, and everyone else on. We need to celebrate. Bro, we celebrating tomorrow. I'm trying to get the whole, y'all got to come back tomorrow. I'm trying to get a whole crew to come on. We need to talk about this. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'll tell you that right now. Yo, we stopped y'all 150 yards. Lamar Jackson went 14 for 24, 162 yards, and an interception. These are normal stats for him. This is what he does. This is what he does. And you guys thought that you guys were just going to come in and just come in and dominate us. We told you. Who did you guys play before you got here? Giants, Bengals, Jaguars. Come on, fam. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. By the way, there's 1,900 people in this bitch. Smash that like for your boy. Let's try to get this to 1,500 likes. All you have to do is hit that like button and come back to the show. Smash that like. Let's get 1,500 likes. John DeMarchi, the 2019 defense and the 2020 offense just made an unstoppable Voltron. Yo, everybody stepped up today. We kept the Baltimore Ravens to what? Under 400 yards offense. Under 400 yards of offense. Let's go. You know what? Bump that. I got a special guest for you guys, man. We need to talk about this. Let me scoot on over. Let me get myself set up because I got something for y'all. I'm excited. If you guys are not excited, yo, get it together. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring on my homie. What's good? What?
Yo, first of all, ring that bell one time. One time, baby.
Let me ring that bell.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Rico.
Yo,
you said it best. All that talk we heard all week. Ravens this and Ravens that. Where they at though? Where they at though? Where they at though? Let's go, baby.
Listen, we've been trying to tell them. We tried to tell them, don't take us lightly. We're a good team.
Yeah.
Don't let this whole they don't have a running back. Oh, if we stop Stefan Diggs, you can't stop Stefan Diggs.
It's a tough cover. It's definitely a tough cover. Now, what I will say is, it was a bad first half. But who knows what happened. But man, the adjustments in the second half was, my God.
Listen,
it hit perfect, right? Man, golly.
Listen, let me tell you, if people don't, if the Ravens fans are not, they're probably upset right now, and as they should be, because they came out flat. They were flat all game long. It was specifically, it was defended that way. We wanted y'all to, we put it in a way that we put the game in Lamar's hands.
Exactly.
We tried to tell y'all, we like Lamar. Are you a fan of Lamar?
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm a fan of Lamar. But he's got limitations. And his limitations are, let me put the game in your hands. You're not going to run the ball. We dare you.
I think one of the most craziest aspects of what happened today was that we completely took out your entire offense. You could not run the ball whatsoever.
Listen.
And we forced Lamar to be a damn quarterback.
I need a new belt. There we go. I need a new belt because I've been messing that belt up. Shout out to my guy Eric Bruce for joining the Bing squad. Bing, biggity, bing. We're getting new members today. Are we giving sweaters today out? Are we?
Man, look, we're giving out for sure, for sure. Yo,
don't say nothing crazy now.
No. I know. But look, Rico, how do you feel though, man? AFC champion, AFC championship game, man. That's big for us right now, man.
I said it, if some of you guys might remember it. I said it the other day. I said we are one win away from being one win away from going to the fucking Super Bowl. Now we're one win away from going to the Super Bowl, man. Yo, Angus Khan, welcome to the Bing squad, man. I destroyed this belt. Good thing I got another one. Golly, man. Look, now let's break the game down. Because the first half wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
We were still feeling things out. We were still trying to, I feel like Josh was pressing too much. He was going after the deep ball like he was back in 2018. Fam, settle down.
Yeah, it felt like the ball wasn't coming out of his hands right. But again, it was extremely windy. So, you can kind of make that excuse, I guess, if you want to say that. But, for all the fans who want that, who want to be out in the elements, okay, this might be what we get. All right, so we have to be, Listen, comfortable with that.
Welcome to Buffalo. It's gonna be chilly.
right.
It's gonna be chilly. Steve Tasker tried to tell y'all.
Chilly.
It might be chilly. It was chilly today. You see these guys?
Yeah, no.
There was a bit of
No, yo. You know what I noticed, Rico?
What's up?
How the Ravens they try to all come out with no sleeves on, trying to be, hey, look, okay. You guys felt that damn cold, didn't you? You felt windy. That sting. Yeah.
It was windy. Now, I do have some concerns because this was an indication. This was a great indication to see, okay, how is Allen going to deal in not so great weather, windy conditions, playoff in January? Listen, we're talking about Bills in January. Right? We're in the middle of January and we're talking about the Bills playing. So let me tell you, the fact that he now has more experience now, he sees how the wind is playing around. Now he had to really make an adjustment, his personal adjustments. And then whatever was said in the locker room, he made some. Dude, we drove the third quarter drive. What do we took off 6 minutes? 6 minutes off the clock. Third down. How many? Listen, let's look at the rush. We rushed today for 32 total yards. Our leading rusher was Devin Singletary with 7 carries for 25 yards. He had a long of 12. Are you? Let me ask you this: are you concerned about the run game?
I am, and it's just the fact that we ran one time the entire first half in a game where the elements, it wasn't for the passing game,
right?
So the fact that Brian Dable's like, look, we just can't run the ball, and it makes more sense to just put the ball in Josh Allen's hands. So I'm heavily concerned, but if Josh Allen continues to do what he does just in general, then we might not need it this year, but it's definitely one of those things that we have to fix for sure.
100%. Our guy Joe Miller from the Overreaction podcast says, yo, how important is it that home field advantage now? How important is it?
I know.
How about if the Browns beat the Chiefs? Let's go. Gonna be chilly.
Yo.
Darren Wright is gonna be chilly.
And it's actually a possibility too, because the Chiefs weren't necessarily playing that well, going on the stretch, and they had 2 weeks off.
That's right. The month of December wasn't great to them.
Exactly.
And on top of that, the Browns are hot. The Browns are hot right now. Let's keep it a buck. The Browns are hot, and then they get their head coach back. Then they get all their position coaches back. Yo, they're ready.
And it's actually funny that everybody has already, written in the Chiefs already. And I'm sure the Browns are like, wait a minute. We still got to play the game.
Yo, how crazy would it be? The Buffalo Bills versus the Cleveland Browns for the AFC.
I know. Come on.
Josh Allen versus Baker Mayfield. There's so many storylines in that. We get to get back. We get to pay back to what's that little slot that put a hit on our guy that freaking
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry coming back. If we do, we're gonna put a licking on him.
I know. But you know what? Huge shout out to the Browns, once again, 17-year drought, or I think it was, 18, 17-year drought. They broke that. We know the feeling, but if we see y'all next week, oh my God.
It is going to be, Q Trucker says, I was down on Edmonds all year, but he stood out tall.
He stood out today.
Listen, let's talk about Taron Johnson.
No. Wait. Before you go to Johnson, play that clip one more time, because I was hyped when you played it.
You know what? Let me go back. Let me go. I'm not going front. Let's go back. Let's take a look, guys.
Stays in the block. Jackson fires, and that will be intercepted in the end zone by Johnson. Taron Johnson. And only Jackson can stop him now. Too late to the end zone. Touchdown. Johnson had a pick six against Roethlisberger in one of the Pittsburgh games this year. And what a play on a 3rd and goal.
Just going to drop back, and you just simply don't see that underneath player. But that's not the story of that play. Fine, you throw an interception, no big deal. But you have to get Taron Johnson on the ground. And the Buffalo Bills have all of Buffalo rocking like they haven't been rocking in 20-some years.
It's 100.
Listen. And all the talk was Lamar Jackson has never thrown an interception in the red zone. Never.
Hello,
Taron Johnson had a playoff record right there, baby.
Goodbye.
Shout out.
That's Taron Johnson's second pick six.
I know.
Pick six.
And we needed both of them too.
Bro, we definitely needed both of them. By the way, shout out to Nick Robinson, how he says, I know, like myself, so many younger fans that have waited their whole lives for this opportunity. This is an undescribable feeling. Let's go, Buffalo. Low. This is a great feeling. This is a great feeling, man. My goodness, man. So I got it. Listen, we got a new member, by the way, Matthew Soto. What's going on, Matthew Soto? And I think that you've upgraded, because I remember that name, Matthew Soto. So Soto, if you have upgraded or you came back, yo, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. By the way, shout out to my man RC. Welcome to the Big Squad, RC. Yo, we racking members up. Yo, this is the time, man. This is a good time to become part of the Bing Squad. By the way, because these super chats are coming in quick, so I gotta find. I gotta go down and look these up. So as I'm looking these up, P Money,
yo,
I got official contrast says I tried expressing that in this past stream. Play for play in the playoffs. Nobody saw Baltimore scoring so low, but we keyed in on the option and contained Lamar. Cut his passes. Mayfield or Mahomes will drop if we keep that defense awareness. Go Bills. Listen, man. Every matchup.
Matt Montgomery, he said it best yesterday, or whenever he was on last. He said it absolutely perfect. When it comes down to the Baltimore Ravens, they're, as of right now, they're just a name, right? Because if it wasn't for us allowing the Dolphins,
yes,
right?
He did say that.
They wouldn't have even been in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
So, hey, them scoring 3 points, hey, it's the Ravens just weren't what everyone thought they were.
They tried to crown them. They tried to crown them. And we did not let them off the hook. No, sir. You tried to crown them, and you tried to let them off the hook. No, sir. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Now, shout out to all the Ravens fans because they're mourning right now. They're mourning. They're in mourning. They're upset. They're pissed off. They're all the things that we would be if we were the Ravens fans right now. But everybody's got a season. Your season was last year. You had your opportunity. 14-2. Y'all tried to y'all let the Titans take you out.
You know what I'll tell him, Rico?
Tell him. What are you gonna tell him?
It's always next year.
Hey, there is always next year. But
it's always next year.
Brian Huff, welcome to the Bing Squad, my guy. Bing, biggity, bing, Brian Huff. John DeFazio says, yo, can we talk about how our defense got zero respect all week? Like, fam, we were the top 3 last year. We are not trash. Milano is for real. Toughest defense we will see. Listen, man, matchups is what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's all matchups. Now, what I was surprised with was the fact that the Ravens, they did not blitz the entire first half. I was surprised about that.
You know why?
Of course. Of
Tell
course.
me why, though.
When you have the best quarterback, when it comes down to the blitz, number one, not just one of the best, the best. Right? Hey, I understand it 100%.
Listen, Randy Proke says, 1994, I took my dad to the Super Bowl 28 in Atlanta. Today's the 20th anniversary of my dad's passing. I think he was looking down, helping us make it back to Tampa, Rico. Let's go.
That's awesome.
Man, Randy,
that's awesome,
listen, man. Randy Proke, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. So let's look at the numbers. Let's break it down by the numbers because I want to see what Lamar did. So Lamar, 14 for 24, 162, 6.8 yards average.
That's pretty good.
Interception. He took 3 sacks for 24 yards. I said it, though. Their center was killing him all game. Bad snap after bad snap after bad snap. Not good. Listen, the kicker? Tucker, 2 missed field goals?
No.
That man never.
I know.
Welcome to Buffalo.
He definitely wasn't ready to play today. That's for sure. That's for sure. Now again, the win, it definitely played a factor. Even Tyler Bass, he had his little struggles as well, right? So
he did.
I was kind of a little nervous when he missed that last one because I was like, okay, that might get in his head a little bit. But,
absolutely.
It's always good to get them kicks out early. But yeah, man, Tucker is arguably, if not the best kicker in NFL history. So
Tucker's accurate.
He's so accurate. But the fact that he missed those kicks was big. That
was huge. We got a new member I'm gonna scroll up, but if I don't see it, I'm gonna name her Lori Griffin. Lori Griffin, welcome to the Bing Squad, my girl. Lori Griffin, we want females. We want a lot more female fans because there are a lot of Bills fans out there, and we want the females to represent the females that love the Bills, man. So shout out to my girl, Lori. My girl, let's go, man. So we got another comment that came in earlier. I got to try to squeeze in if I can find that comment. It was by Patrick Chambers. Patrick Chambers says, yo, congratulations sincerely, especially since today will be your last win until September. Nick Hader. Oh, that was Nick Wright that said that. He is officially Bills Mafia's arch nemesis. Tom Brady can take a breather now. Absolutely. Man.
Yo, but again, Nick Wright. Let's talk about him for a quick second.
Wait, before we get to Nick Wright, Albert Lewis is your Kingpin. Thank you for making this family come together. BF forever.
Yo, man, shout out to my man Albert. Again, the Buffalo Fanatics crew is absolutely amazing. Everyone knows that. Look, it's hard to do what we do, but shout out to the entire team for sure.
No doubt. So you wanted to talk about this team, you want to talk about what? What specific you trying to touch on?
Look, as far as Nick Wright, man, look,
Nick
I
Wright.
understand you want to get ratings. I understand. I mean, you were trying hard to gather all these, haters, and you wanted to get the clicks. I understand the game. I know what you were trying to do. But guess what? Pinto Ron is going to show you how it is to get that ketchup squirt on your ass right quick.
Yo, you going to get kielbasas to the face. You going to get hot dogs to the face. You going to get ketchup, relish, you name it. Whatever condiment you want, you getting. You're
getting it all to the face, baby.
Man,
You get it all to the
let me
face.
tell you something. It's exciting. Like, jokes aside, and really like being in the moment. It's amazing because the amount of work that McDermott and Bean have put into this team, the culture change, the certain pieces that he added to this team, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Trey White, you know what I'm saying? Levi Wallace, Josh Norman. You know what I'm saying? I had my reservations on Norman. I loved the signing. I thought he's gonna be that guy. Then hold on a second now. He's a bit of a liability, but he is a piece on this team that, listen, did you see that punch?
You saw that peanut punch?
Listen, man, that
big.
you setting the tone with stuff like that, right? And then you have Ed Oliver coming into his own. You have Jerry Hughes that had a massive game today. Mario Addison came through. We put $50 million in this D line for reasons like this, for days like today. And let me tell you something. Trent Murphy, I gotta give a shout out to Trent Murphy. Trent Murphy did his job today. He did his job.
When he was, now, again, what I will say about Trent Murphy is that if you've been, this guy's been inactive the entire season. So
Absolutely.
You would think, right, that once you got that damn opportunity, that you would show up. But yeah, huge shout out to Trent.
Yo.
But Jerry Hughes. Shout out to Jerry Hughes, man.
Jerry.
Oh, my God.
Jerry Hughes was, listen, Jerry Hughes comes in on big games when we need him.
I know.
There was some moments where he came on inside. I was like, oh, my man, don't just go on the inside. We got to keep him. We got to keep Lamar in the well is what they tried to get Allen in the well, right? But Lamar is one person you got to keep in the well. And we did a damn good job today. And it was the leadership of guys like Jerry Hughes,
I know,
and Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano. Yo, it was a team effort today. And you know what? Most times you think that we put all our energy in this game. Nah, fam. We are so hungry that next game we're bringing it just as hard. We're bringing it just as hard, man.
But what has McDermott said in the locker room after every game, after every win? He always says, make sure we stay humble and hungry.
Yup.
Right? And that's exactly what it's been. Humble and hungry, man. We're hungry right now. We're hungry. And Josh Allen has said all offseason and during the season, listen, I understand you guys are trying to big up these wins, but the job's not done yet. We're not in this for this. We're in this for the damn chip. Right? So, golly.
Isn't that what we play for? We play to win the game, right? That's what we play for. And the game is the damn Super Bowl. Man, what an exciting! Listen, I'm looking at the team stats for today. So today we had 17 first downs. Yo, where is Big Trust? Big Trust, where you at, kid? Where's my man in Ravens vids? Where you at?
No, but look, that was a good show yesterday, man.
It was a great show.
Shout out to Raven, man, for sure. Shout out to him.
No, there was a fantastic show. But I honestly like to hear from Ravens fans and how y'all feeling. Because it's a tough, because a lot of them were saying, hey, keep that same energy when we come again. Come see me, kid.
You had that one caller who called in yesterday who was like, oh man, you guys had to, scratch and claw to win last week where we was kneeling it down. But guess what happened this week? Guess what happened today? Victory formation, baby.
Victory formation. And you know what? The taste of victory is nice. I have to say that. The taste of victory is nice when you come in and dominate. We dominated today. Yeah. We dominated, especially in the second half. First half, okay, we were somewhat kind of like going back and forth, but the Ravens never got in rhythm. Yeah. We never let them get into a rhythm. They could not. And it was a game of chess. And we won that game of chess.
It was one of the first games that I've seen, though, Rico, real quick. It was one of the first games I've seen the Baltimore Ravens that it was a low-scoring game,
Yep.
yet you still chose not to run because we were locking that down. We forced you to pass.
We did. That's what you got to do.
It was awesome to see.
Listen, shout out to my guy Bills DOP. Listen, somebody said something yesterday. They said it wasn't Matt Montgomery. It was Truth to Hearts.
Truth to Hearts killed it yesterday. Go ahead.
Listen, he said something that was super key. He says, listen, but y'all want to talk about how we had a tough time with the Colts. But the reason we had a tough time with the Colts is that because the Colts was a balanced team. They can throw the ball and they can pass the ball. Y'all aren't balanced. So we will take away what you guys do best, and that's run the ball, and then we're going to see you work on your weakness. Y'all still got to work on your weakness. Lamar Jackson may be talking contract, but that contract took a hit today. That contract, them numbers took a hit today.
Yeah, the MVP didn't look like an MVP. He looked like, more so of the, MVP, the Nickelodeon,
He's a slime king. He's a slime king, man. We ain't playing with that. Come on now. Shout out to my guy, Anthony Washington. Yo, sorry I'm late, but what about the 102 interception return? Thank the D tonight. Yo, the tonight was great. You know what? Another play that had me hyped. Low-key had me hyped. Stand by for a second.
Substitution wise, quick throw here to the outside, and in for the touchdown goes Stefan Diggs.
Let me tell you
That's why they pay me. That's why they pay me, baby. Let's go, Diggs.
Stefan Diggs was a absolute menace.
He is, man.
You couldn't put there was a route that he ran. He ran a crossing route. They had 3 dudes surround him. You ain't catching this ball. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, they think that Allen's just gonna fixate. This is not Allen from 2018. This is not Allen from 2019. This is a 2020 new, like, I don't want to call it refurbished, but a new Allen, man. Yo, they put a new battery pack in this man, and he is a different cat. So I don't think they respected Allen's game enough. They thought that we just take away Stefan Diggs and force him to go to elsewhere. And we didn't really utilize all our pieces. Cole Beasley was quiet today.
He was quiet.
Mad quiet today. Gabe Davis was surprisingly quiet today. I mean, he had that one.
He had opportunities too. He had opportunities too.
Yo, the game could have broke open a little sooner because he dropped that ball in the end zone. That was a good ball. That was a good ball.
Gabe Davis dropping the end zone and then that deep ball to Diggs on the. Oh my God,
dude, we had our opportunities. So a lot of people might say that it was close, but like we missed our opportunities where, that game could have been broken open way sooner. You know what I'm saying? But it made for intrigue. The numbers look good. Vegas is probably happy right now. The spread was -2. We crushed that spread. I should have put some money on that bitch.
I know. I was thinking about it too for a second.
I should have put some money on that bitch, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are tuned in for the very first time and you're wondering who we are, this is my man, Kingpin, to my right. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Rico. This is the Rico Report, brought to you by one of the biggest brands out there. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Get familiar. Folks, the Bills took the dub today. We didn't just squeak by. We made a statement. We made a statement today saying, yo, man, y'all got to respect us, man. And if you don't want to respect us, guess what? We're going to say it with our chest, and we're going to take that dub.
Shout out to my guy, Matt Montgomery. Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to my guy, Matt Montgomery. He knows the drill.
But you know what? This entire week, it started off with that, Kyle Brandt hype video he had.
Bam.
I had to watch it like 4 times.
I wish I brought it on so I can show it to the people, because that thing had me. When he said, "Let's go Buffalo," woo,
it was over.
That shit had me going.
It was over.
Shit had me going. Yo, shout out to James Cortez. Says, yo, Bills win Super Bowls finally. So Bills will win the Super Bowl finally. Bills need more than 20 points to beat Chiefs or Browns and Packers. Bills winning AFC Championship. Bills new offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey. Bills new defensive coordinator Eric Washington. My man is like, he's going into the future.
He's all the way hyped. But you know what? Look, like it's one of those games where it's like, this was Josh Allen's worst game. He will not play this bad. And again, it wasn't even that bad, really.
No.
Right? But man, just imagine. Next week is going to be lit, Rico.
It's definitely going to be lit. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Christian McLeese. Says, yo, Halloween must be early today because Nick Wright's going to be a hot dog. He's going to be a hot dog, all right. He's that hot dog that fell underneath the chair and y'all are looking for it, and you rolled it around in some dirt and shit. Like, oh, come on, man, and you about to toss it out, and you give it to somebody else. That's Nick Wright, and he about to get plastered with ketchup all over his face. Shout out to my guy Judge Mathis, aka Snarky Steve. He says, "Gentlemen, I think the world brought this BF family together for a reason. Team of destiny, share. Let's get this bitch."
Hey, Steve, hop on, baby.
Yo, Steve,
let's go.
On this bitch,
hop on it. Let's go.
Bring your ass. I know you ain't sleeping.
Bring your ass in there, right?
Yo, listen, folks. I'm telling you right now, man. It's a good time to be a Bills fan. It's a good time. I mean, we're not taking any applicants. I'm telling you right now, the wagon's full. You know what I'm saying? But if you jumped on the wagon right before that, we said we're done.
Now look, no.
You got an opportunity.
I'll give him a couple spaces.
What?
But look, as soon as you get on the bus, make sure you text me because I'm all the way in the front of the bus, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way in the front. I'm not going to see you back there, right?
Yeah,
so once you hop on, give me a little text, and then I'll give you a shout out.
Major facts. Yo, let me. Matthew Wall says, "Yo, Rico, do you think Lamar will still be a starter in 2 years, considering the film that D coordinators will be able to pick up from his game?" No, he'll definitely be a starter because I'll tell you right now, like McDermott. I was gonna say McDermott. A guy like Lamar Jackson, when he sees his counterparts, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold. Although Sam Darnold had an off year because the Jets weren't good this year. He's gonna have to improve his game. He's going to have to. He can't continue. He can run all he wants to, but you're paid to throw the ball.
Facts.
So throw the ball, and you're gonna have to.
It gets to a point to where you're going to have to evolve. I understand. I mean, the man was an MVP last year, but it comes to a point where you have to throw the ball. What's up, Steve?
Steve,
how you doing, gents?
Steve, talk to us, man. How you feeling?
I said it. You guys were just talking about Lamar. I said it in the pregame a million times. Greg Roman's got to go if you're a Ravens fan. That offense needs to modernize quick because Lamar is far more capable than that hogwash. That team couldn't throw the football straight up. All the Buffalo Bills did was stack the box and said be a quarterback, and he couldn't be a quarterback, and that's why the Buffalo Bills won this football game.
See, I was talking to some of the Ravens fans, and they mentioned that I guess who was it? Kurt Warner did a piece on, I guess, pretty much saluting Lamar Jackson in what he's given and what he's able to do because the concepts aren't great. Like you said, you got to modernize, man. Like, dude, he can play, but you got him running this bullshit ass offense, man. That's why we got rid of him in Buffalo. It wasn't working out. I mean, we didn't have a good quarterback at the time, but it's not working out. And look, and you're gonna turn Lamar into a pedestrian type quarterback, and that's why you get questions like, "Is he gonna be a starter in 2 years?" Because of performances like this. Right? Based on your freaking OC. Steve, what were you like during this game? Especially during that pick six.
Talk to me, Steve.
I'll tell you what, like I was the second Justin Tucker missed that second field goal, I knew we had this football game. Like if Justin Tucker, one of the greatest kickers of all time, future Hall of Famer, is missing 2 kicks in Buffalo, you got destiny on your side. I mean, come on. And when we went to that second half, 3-3, I said to myself, it's going to be about the adjustments. Who is going to be the team that makes the better adjustments at halftime? And what happened coming out of the half? The Buffalo Bills came down and they threw a touchdown, and the Baltimore Ravens worked their way down the field and threw a pick six, and that was the ball game. So we won this game at halftime. Home field advantage was the real deal.
Yes.
I was a little upset at the offense early. Like, I was upset at Gabe Davis for the drop, like you mentioned. I was upset at Josh Allen for that overthrow, and I'm like, man, what could have been in this first half? We're going to be really slapping ourselves if we lose this football game. But that win was brutal. The Gabe Davis drop is Gabe Davis drop. But I don't fault Josh Allen at all for that Stefan Diggs deep ball. Colin Cowherd, Chris Collinsworth even said they're using the wind as the 12th man. They're covering him at the first level. They're coming covering him at the second level. They're making Josh Allen throw deep on every play because that's all he's got. So the Buffalo Bills finally adjusted in that second half. They figured it out, and we won this football game.
You're damn right there. By the way, Ombre Loeb says, "I love my boy Judge. Let's go, Judge. My favorite man, Steve the Judge Mathis. Let's go, Judge. Yo, you pay this man?
he's the Air Raid Hour #1 fan.
There we go. There we go. But look, I want to give a shout out to Brian Dable real quick, man, because Judge has said it perfect, man. It's all season we've had one of those, things to where we weren't able to, come out of, halftime and make the proper adjustments. But it seems like, the last few weeks, we've been able to do that. Now, it looks like we might be losing Brian Dable, to the Chargers. I'm not sure if you guys heard anything about that, but if we do, shout out to him. But I've been one of Brian Dable's biggest fans, Rico, for years, man. I've been like, yo, it's not Brian Dable. We have to execute. And now that we're actually executing, especially, coming out of half, was big.
Listen, I'm looking at the stats right now, and one of the statistics that stood out to me was time of possession. The Ravens had the ball for 35 freaking minutes. And in my mind, Judge said it, when Tucker missed those 2 field goals or that one or whatever the case is, he's like, okay, I think we got this game, or I think we're in it. When I saw that we were moving the ball and Allen had time, and I don't know who said it, but when Allen's in the backfield and he's able to do this, he's got time. And when he was doing this, I was like, okay, we're gonna do what we normally do. I think we're gonna be just fine. And you know what? The results are this: 17-3. We could have put way more points on the board, but we are where we are, and I'm extremely pleased. But 35 minutes of time of possession, awesome. And guess what? 2 penalties for 11 yards. We did not commit a lot of penalties. That kept us alive because we do put ourselves in holes where we're like, come on, man, really? What are you doing? And shout out to Andre Roberts with that wonderful kick return that put us in prime position.
That was big.
Man, dude, things fell into place. And it keeps making me wonder, like, yo, is this the year we go to the Super Bowl and we win this bitch? This whole thing. Win the fucking thing. Isn't that what it is, Steve?
Oh yeah.
Hey, give that freaking hand slap. Win the damn thing.
In the playoffs, it's week to week. It's survive and advance. Do what you got to do. The Buffalo Bills did it last week. The Buffalo Bills did it this week. And guess what? Next week, whether we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City or we're playing the Cleveland Browns in Buffalo, it's a complete reset once again. So this could be our offense showing up and our defense, our offense having to carry the defense next week, or both of them showing up, or whatever it takes. Get us to Tampa, get us to that cool Florida breeze, and let Josh Allen air it out in mid-February. Just get us to Tampa.
It's like what Josh Allen said just after the game. Win ugly, win pretty, doesn't matter. Just win. Like this, look, this was not our best game, hands down. But we won the game. We found a way, right? That's been the whole saying all year. Find a way. We found a way to win the game. And hey, AFC Championship game. Let's go.
I'll tell you that Adam Shepard says, I need to manscape this beard. This beard has won us by my count. The AFC East and 2 playoff games. So
listen, I was about
ain't
to
going anywhere.
I was about to make a comment. I actually like it.
I'm loving it.
Not going anywhere. I'm liking it.
I got way too many Dan Levitard comments from this morning for my liking. But other than that, we're good.
Yo, Phantom says, I hope the Browns win. And I don't want to get too much away from what we've done, but the Browns and the Chiefs, I think that's going to be a great game, man. I'm looking forward to that one. I think Baker Mayfield has something to prove, and he wants to go toe-to-toe, you know what I'm saying, with Pat Mahomes. And that run game, I think, is going to be the difference. And these 2 running backs can catch out of the backfield. Now, speaking of run game, I was so disappointed in today's run game. Devin Singletary, this was your opportunity. Now, I know the game plan you didn't see it, that it was game plan for running the ball. I know that. But when you got your opportunities, my goodness, man, it's just not working out. Even they put TJ Yeldon in. TJ Yeldon had better concept of running the ball. So, do we see Antonio Williams next week? Or are we just going to stick with the 2 guys that we have now?
I mean, look, as far as right now, I've been saying it all season, man. It's one of those things where it's kind of hard to even get in the rhythm if you're only getting, 4 or 5 carries a game.
Right.
So
it's killer, man.
Yeah, I mean, like as far as right now, it would make sense to say, okay, let's try to see if we can figure something out there. But
yeah,
I'm going to give him a pass.
Sergio Chavez says, yo, let him keep doubting us, man. Bring on all the haters. We all need, we all we need. And he's right about that. Not sure how I'm going to go to sleep, but I'm celebrating with some wings and Labatt's. This is meant to be Mafia. Mount up. Mount up.
Mount up.
Listen, is Kyle Brandt a Bills fan? Because the way that man
Chicago
rode for
Bears
us,
fan.
He's in that's craziness to me, because the way he rode like that, you think like, yo, man, I'm rocking with the Bills. Like, since day one. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it did something for the Bills players, but that shit was fire.
Yo, we got to give a shout out to, Darren Orlovsky. He's been hyping the Bills all season. Mike Robb, Mike Robinson.
Robb. Yep.
Big shout out to him, and Kyle Brandt. Those three have been, shouting out Bills fan the entire season. So, shout out to them.
And shout out to going 0 to 100. He says, yo, I said we put a 40 on him. Instead, we just poured out a 40 for him. yo, 0 to 100. I like that. I like that a lot. We poured out a 40 for him because we really dominated. Now, when you look at this team, and is this sustainable? This defense that we put on today, can we bring that same energy, same intensity, whether we play the Browns or the Chiefs? Can we do the same? Different offenses, but you think we can keep it up offensively and defensively, or whichever? Pick one. Steve, I want your opinion on that.
Like I said earlier, like in the playoffs, it's legitimately week to week. Every single week is a new season. The defense was horseshit last week. And this week it was lights out. It looked like the 2019 defense. It looked like the best defense in the playoffs. They had an answer that for an offense that nobody had an answer to for the past 2-3 months. So it is legitimately a week to week league. I mentioned this a million times on the pregame show. Our defensive line was not good and was not better on paper than the Baltimore Ravens offensive line. The only way the Buffalo Bills would win this football game is if those guys took a long, hard look in the mirror before this game and came out and played the game of the season. And they did. And this defense runs so hot and cold. You saw what they did against the 49ers. You saw what they did against the Miami Dolphins, but you also see what they do against the Indianapolis Colts. So it all depends on which defense shows up. But guess what? It is the AFC Championship game. It is a Super Bowl. It is time for the defense of this week to show up every week and ride us to a title.
Say it with your chest, Steve.
Steve's holding back. Are you holding back? Is the wifey asleep? Is that why
she's asleep? She is asleep.
He's being quiet. He's being quiet on purpose. He's talking into the mic like this. And no, you need to get live. Get live and represent. That's what I'm talking about.
No. Yeah. No. I mean, what Steve said was true, though, for sure.
Dog today.
Did you make your dog pee today? Did you make your
we had the Thunder jacket on. She did great.
Thunder jacket was on. Malik Barton says, yo, if we can rush the passer, we can have success on D. Sometimes it's not about rushing the passer. It's making the passer feel uncomfortable that we could get there.
Exactly.
Making him see ghosts, if you will. He thinks we're going to be there, but we're not. And we're rushing him. And today, Lamar was like, we had Lamar doing the hokey pokey. He was inside. He was outside. He was turning around, making plays, but he was never comfortable. We never made him feel comfortable back there. And shout out to Leslie Frazier, man. Yo, we may lose
shout out
OC Brian Dable, DC Leslie Frazier in 1 year. What does that tell you about McDermott and the men he chooses to be part of his team? It's not amazing.
It's just awesome. I don't
even think that happened in the Super Bowl years. Did we even get our coaches poached like this in the early 90s when we were going to 4 straight Super Bowls? I don't think so.
I don't think so either, man.
No.
But this we're in different times, man. Like if you don't produce in the first 2 to 3 years, man, you gone. And we want the next guy in there. So it's a different ball game. It's definitely a different ball game. But gentlemen, we have been rocking for about an hour now, and we got almost we have 1,900 people rocking with us right now. That's a record. We have never had that many. We have 1,800 people right now on YouTube. We've got another 7 on Twitter. I laugh every time. And then we got 90 on Facebook. Yo, salute to everybody that's tuned in. I got my guy Judge Mathis at the bottom, Mr. Manscape himself. I got my guy P Money to the side. Yo, I got the arrows down perfectly. I got P Money to the side.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Steve, I gotta say, man, this pregame that you got rocking right now is primo. Absolutely. I'm telling you right now. And if you're available tomorrow, we're gonna try to do this again because there's some people that are still feeling great about this. So if you're in, we're gonna try to correlate something and make something happen for tomorrow because this is huge. Shout out to Brian Buck. He says, "Do you think Roman gets his walking papers in the morning?" That's a great question.
It's like Steve said. I really think it's one of those things where it's like, it's either it's Lamar or Greg Roman he hasn't evolved into a passing coordinator. He's always been a running coordinator, even when he was at Stanford, right? He has a hard time with the passing concepts. And when you have a guy, like Lamar Jackson, who is an elite athlete, he tends to forget that, okay, he can pass too. So, yeah.
Or is it that he knows that Lamar's limited and he's like, yo, you can't do what I want to try to make you do. So I'm putting you on like a pitch count of here are your plays that you can run. But thing is, you got to let your quarterback show you. And sometimes Lamar may have to go off script to show that I can throw the damn rock or say something in freaking practice. Something's going to go. It's not going to be, it's never the player that goes first. It's always a coordinator. So
100%.
Roman is probably, you're probably going to hear mutually parted ways. And that's that. Because you can't.
Roman wasn't able to rein it in, for sure. He wasn't able to rein it in.
Not at all. Caitlin Blount, my girl, Caitlin Blount, our girl, Caitlin Blount says, yo, have those 6,700 fans the biggest part of our D? 100%. Our D was resurrected last week with the fans, and they came with it again today. 12-man pumping up our D. Let me ask you, I don't know if Caitlin was there, but for those that have been at the game or at the game last week, was it pure fan noise or did they pump in electronics with the fan noise? I don't know if Steve, if you know this, or people have told you this, but I'm curious for those that did go to the game, was it natural? Was it organic? Or was it kind of pumped in with the radio and the fans? Because I'm curious because today seemed extremely loud. Even the wife was like, there's only 6,000 people at the stadium and they're that loud? Absolutely.
I will say this, and I can't state this for a fact. I know when the games, there was no fans, they were allowed to pump in a certain decibel level or whatever. I don't know if that's allowed the second you allow fans in your stands, whether it's 15 or 6,700. So my guess is what you saw in person was legitimately what was going on in person. And when the Ravens some fits, especially when they were backed up against their own. However, I think what we heard on TV was NBC's pumped in crowd noise. So NBC,
I think so too. Yeah,
I think NBC has pumped in artificial noise.
Probably. So we probably have a slew of fans. Raiders. We have Raiders fans. Diego P says, yo, congrats, Bills Mafia from Raider Nation at Buffalo Fanatics. That's love, man. So we probably got several people that are in here. So if you are proud of the Bills or you're happy that you see the Bills, you put a dub against the Raiders of the Ravens today, smash that like. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for this guy over here. Do it for this guy right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Do it for him. Do it for that guy. You know what I mean? Steve, do it for
the hardest working man in the business, for
Listen, man, people don't really know, man. Steve is a hardworking guy, man. Yo, Max, I don't know, what's my man's name? Nikolenko says, I was salty when my Browns let Jordan Poyer go to Buffalo. We stole O-line man Wyatt Teller from the Bills. PFF grades him as the number 1 or second best in the NFL. Damn. I know Steve has some kind of you have some kind of feeling about that. The Wyatt Teller.
Yeah, Devin Singletary would run the ball a hell of a lot better if Wyatt Teller was out there at right guard and John Feliciano was out there at left guard.
Here's the question. Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. The Buffalo Bills, Mitch Morse is an elite pass blocker. He's always been an elite pass blocker, but he gets pushed around in the run game because he's not the biggest of dudes.
Absolutely.
Mike Butker is like the Mitch Morse of left guards. Like he's holding up on his own when it comes to pass blocking. The only real run blocking offensive linemen we have on this team are Deion Dawkins and John Feliciano. Even Darrell Williams struggles a little bit. So we have an elite pass blocking offensive line. Like you saw those PFF grades from left to right. Like every single Buffalo Bill was top 15. But guess what? It's because PFF barely has any run grades to chart for the Buffalo Bills because we just pass the ball so damn much. And Josh Allen gets all the time in the world to throw the football. So at what they're asked to do, they're so good at it. But if the Buffalo Bills need to run the ball, we're screwed. We are absolutely screwed because we don't have those big maulers like Wyatt Teller.
Yeah. It's true. Now, he brought up Poyer and Teller. Would you trade a Poyer for Teller?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Exactly.
Steve, we're all on the same page.
Exactly.
I never need to run the ball again. Let's put Isaiah McKenzie back there running back. We don't need to.
Honestly,
what's the point?
You're not lying, though. We may not need to run the ball as often. We just need to just sprinkle in if we need to kill a couple seconds off the clock. But we don't necessarily need to run the ball. We've proved it twice now. Last game, we had what? I think he had no more than 8 carries, 9 carries. I think that was for 13 touches altogether for Zach Moss. I believe that's what it was. That's it.
But let's be real though. It would be nice. It would be nice if we had just a semblance of a running game.
Oh my God, of course it would, because it's gonna come to the point where we you're gonna have to run the ball, and if we can't do it, for crying out loud, let's go, man. Backwood 6 says, I was at the Colts game screaming and yelling, and my throat was hurting all week. A lot of horns and music all game long. So I guess it's a mixture of the music and the fans at the same time. By the way, shout out to Brizzy 2K. Welcome to the big squad, Brizzy 2K. Let's go, man. Yo, how many for the mods that are out there? I'm not sure if you guys been counting because I haven't. I've been just rolling. How many members are we at?
It's enough. It's definitely enough.
Is it enough? Are we giving the sweater away for next one or what?
1,000%. We'll post it in the community tab.
I got you.
For sure.
Andrew Thomas says, I'm a Giants fan, but I think you can beat the Legion of Zoom and the Packers and finally win a ring. Go Bills Mafia. You know what, though? First of all, shout out to Andrew Thomas because
I think he's their left tackle. I don't even think he's their I think that's legitimately the left tackle of the New York Giants. Giving us a shout out right now.
Listen, let me tell you, we absolutely can play with the Chiefs. And it'd be good because it'd be the second matchup against them. So let's not speculate that the Chiefs are even going to win this game because it's going to be a tough game. Anything can happen in that game. Like the same thing that happened to Lamar Jackson with a concussion. It could have been Lamar. It could have been Josh Allen. Knock on wood, right? He almost got hit and hurt against Bosa in that Chargers game. Our season could have been done just like that, right? So we're fortunate that our guys have been staying healthy, but we can definitely play with the Browns or the Chargers and the damn Packers.
I want to ask Steve a question. If we do play the Chiefs, what game plan would we have? Because I know, the last game plan there was some debate, whether it was a good game plan or not. But what game plan would you use?
On offense or defense?
On defense. Sorry.
I would try to get pressure with your front four. I would maybe keep a Matt Milano or Tremaine Edmonds a little closer to the line of scrimmage maybe than last game. They were dropping both linebackers back. I know we were out Milano, so maybe that was a little bit of AJ Klein just can't tackle anyone in the open field. I think we remember that one play where AJ Klein just got worked in the open field for that big play. But if I'm the Buffalo Bills, same game plan. Drop 6, drop 7, rush 4.
So
make them beat you on the ground because Clyde Edwards-Helaire is coming off an injury. I said it before when he was a free agent. Le'Veon Bell is washed. Make that team throw the football. Make them throw the football. Make them run the football. Today, the Baltimore Ravens, the best chance they had of winning was running the football. So what did the Buffalo Bills do? They said, beat us in the air. Couldn't do it. So next week, like I said, playoffs, brand new week, brand new game plan. If your best player is Patrick Mahomes, you'll take it if Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Le'Veon Bell beats you. Because there's no chance if you let Patrick Mahomes throw that football all around the football field. Got to shut down the passing game.
Yeah,
make him run it.
No, I'm with you, and I'm going to agree with that because that was the game plan the first time. Let Clyde kill, and he did kill us. He killed us, but we were still in the game. We were an inch of a knee down with that ball coming out and the ball going back to Buffalo, and I was confident as shit that Allen would have freaking made something happen, guaranteed. So we can play. We can play with them boys, man. We can, and we're playing late in January. Golly, this is craziness to me, man. Yo, I was afraid that we weren't going to be able to do this anymore. I was like, man, what am I going to do with myself?
I know.
I was like, boy, we get to do this another week.
What a season. Just look, enjoy it. Bills fans, absolutely enjoy this, man, because haven't seen this in a very long time, right? And there's a lot of fans, I'm still, holding on to the, what if the same old Bills happen. Look, enjoy this, every last second of it. It's absolutely amazing. AFC Championship game. We haven't been here, since 1993, I think they said?
93. It's been a while, man. It's been a long time.
Going back to that Kansas City game for a second, too, to sort of harken back to the pregame show. This is a couple of weeks ago. We had, Clay Troyer was on, and I asked Clay, I said, how did the Buffalo Bills stack up with Kansas City now that we're towards the end of the season? And I loved Clay's response. You know what Clay said to me? He said, those two games, the Titans game and the Chiefs game, Josh Allen was on an absolute roll those first 4 games. He was looking like the MVP. I mean, he still was. He still ended up being the MVP at the end of the season. But, I mean, his first four games were absolutely in fuego. And Clay said the Titans figured him out. The Titans figured Josh Allen out.
They did.
And this was the week where the Bills had no idea who they were going to play. They were preparing for the Chiefs. They were preparing for the Titans. They were just all over the place, and the Titans figured out Josh Allen. So kudos to the Tennessee Titans for figuring out Josh Allen. So then it was the job of Brian Dable and Josh Allen and Stefan Diggs and the crew to get together and figure out, okay, this is how they're going to try to stop us now. We got to find a way to beat that. But they really didn't have time to prepare for Kansas City because that was right on the docket as well. And they were already flopping back and forth and preparing. So those 2 weeks are really a wash. And our offense was out of sync in that Kansas City game. Josh Allen missed a shot down the field early in that first half. He missed a couple other passes. But guess what? Since the Buffalo Bills had some time, to sit down and practice and work on it and figure out how to beat the defense the Tennessee Titans showed them, where they just dropped everybody back into zone coverage. Our only loss is to the Arizona Cardinals on a Hail Mary. We have won pretty much every single game since that Kansas City game.
And I'm still not giving them that.
It is not the same Buffalo Bills. It's not the same Buffalo Bills. I honestly, I'm going to watch that game, and I'm not going to give a shit who wins tomorrow. Because if it's the Browns, I'll see you in Tampa. And if it's Kansas City Chiefs, I know for damn sure we got a 50-50 shot of winning that football game.
You goddamn right.
Damn right.
Listen, man, Stoop Master, join the Bing Squad. Bing Biggity Bing. Welcome to the mother effing Bing Squad. We got a Baltimore Ravens fan that he wants to chime in. He wants to chat. Should we, y'all want to let him on?
I'll hook him up real quick.
Yeah, you hook him up. Hold on. Let me post the number for you, my man. I'm gonna post the number. This is it, man. You want to here's your opportunity. You want to jump on and get your rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Come correct. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, there's nothing for you to brag about. There's nothing to brag about. So now this is where you come in and say, did y'all win?
Are we bringing on callers?
Shit, it's up to you, baby. It's up to you. Steve, are you because I know you West Coast, so you're still early for you.
Yo, it's I'm rolling. Like 10:50 for me right now.
Is that late for you? You're early, you're old man, early go to bed. Well, it's almost 1:00 for me. So I'm gonna roll for a little longer. We got 1,900 people strong, so I feel wrong to just end this stream because I feel like some of y'all might have something to say. So if y'all got something to say, we'll take calls for another 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna get Pierre to vet through. You know what I'm saying? If you have a take, y'all better type it in the text and tell me what you want to talk. Tell us what you want to talk about. Don't just say, "Hey guys, I just want to jump on." Nah, you ain't just jumping on just to talk. Hey guys, I just want to celebrate with you guys. No, not the time. If you have a hot take, bring the hot take. That's how we doing it. By the way, shout out to Jason Humbert. He's like, I want to play the Browns at home. Yo, we get another home game though.
Imagine that the Super Bowl goes through Buffalo.
God, wow, man, isn't that craziness?
All I'm gonna say too is if we get another home game, those fans have been very safe. They've been very responsible. They have been very, double it up. Open up that upper deck. I think we can do it. Double up.
Yo, Nicholas Ferreira says, when Smoke joined us, when Smoke joined us, we were the place where Vontae Davis and AB made us open season for trash talk. He came anyway. He was a big part of us getting legitimacy. Without him, no Diggs and no AFC ship. You know what? We got to give a little shout out to John Brown. I mean, he got it started. He got it started, meaning, and when I say started, I mean with Allen getting more comfortable with throwing the rock and having someone to rely on. So that is legitimate. Timothy says that in the first round of the 2021 NFL draft, the Buffalo Bills draft Clemson RB Etienne. You know what I mean? Our draft guru is probably working on his prospector. So we'll see. We'll see where things.
I don't think he'll be on the board at 32.
I doubt so as well.
You're right. Yeah.
MOS says, Savage, thank you for providing this platform. You absolutely right, man. This is the platform for us to chop it up, to vent, to release the good. I mean, to be jovial together. You know what I'm saying? This is the right way to do it, right? Packers are going to smoke the Bills pack after the Super Bowl. Right. I mean, listen, if the Packers even get there, let's keep it a buck here. Let's keep it 100. Before we bring on some of our guests, we got official contract says, we had a decent enough situational runs that set us up for great first downs. That is true. We set ourselves up to get us where we needed to be, and that's what it comes down to. Matthew Montgomery says, can we get Creed? Can we get some Creed tonight?
We'd have to lose the backdrop because it's in the other folder.
You know what though? I hate Steve for that because I swear for 2 or 3 days, all I was humming was that stupid song, man. I hate you, man, for that, for real.
Oh, there's gonna be Monday night. There is gonna be some Creed.
Oh, I cannot
you worry.
wait for that.
Sergio Chavez says, "Yo, it's breakfast burrito from biscuits for breakfast tomorrow." You know what I'm talking about. Let's effing
Sergio
go.
lives
For
right down
sure.
the street from me, and me and him have had some conversations about the best breakfast place in Arizona.
Okay, there you go.
Cafe.
There you
Yo, I know I'm having some Josh Jags tomorrow for sure.
I got
Yo,
a box of them. I refuse to open them.
Is it even good?
I don't know. I refuse to open them.
It's pretty
Next
good.
to,
It's pretty
next to
good.
my Flutie Flakes.
All right,
Don't touch 'em.
let's get some guys coming in right now. So let's hop into it right now. So we got Big B. So Big B's a Bills fan. What's going on, Big B?
Hey, I got my jacks right here, fellas. You see that? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
There you go. There
Hey.
you go.
I just want to say 37 years old, been a Buffalo Bills fan since the 80s, 90s. I don't know how to act, gentlemen, but this is nice. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need.
Absolutely.
Our time. And Judge, your beard looks good, man. Keep it up, bro.
Thank you. I think I can make mine more like yours too.
Yeah, I go for the scruffy look, you know. I'm here in Texas, so I got to just throw some hate towards Cowboys fans right now.
No doubt. Yo,
And
Big B.
I just want to show y'all my dedication. I got the tattoo on my arm.
Shit.
That's
Good shit,
dedication
Big
for
B.
real right there. I like
I'll have
that.
one on my ass soon. So we're
Yeah, I
we'll be
know. I
back.
can't wait. Hey, how big is it going to be, Judge? You know, right now I'm looking.
Nah, we gotta get it bigger than that.
We got to get it bigger, right, boys?
sure.
Come on now.
For sure. We definitely
They
do.
gotta be over the ass crack though, Steve.
Yep.
Like you have to figure out a way.
I,
You gotta
No
I will
doubt.
get a henna over the ass for shits and giggles, but I ain't getting a real one. I'll get the real one on the cheek, and I'll get a henna just for fun.
Here's the- Yo, Big B, we gotta let you go because we got a whole bunch of other people, man. Yo, salute to you, man. Have a great night.
Yes, sir.
sir. He's gonna get henna. He's stupid ass. All right, we're gonna get Sergio Chavez. Let me get my guy Sergio Chavez in the building.
There he
Sergio.
is.
Sergio, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo, listen, are you feeling good?
How
or
you guys
what?
doing?
Are you feeling good? My man is way
Oh,
behind.
I'm feeling great, guys. I got my box right here. I got my wings.
There you go. Listen, you gotta turn down the volume in the background because you're delayed heavy.
He played. It's underrated, but he played today.
I can't hear a word Sergio Chavez is doing, man.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad.
Can you hear us now?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Ed Oliver. He balled out today, man. He had a couple of key plays today. And like I said, man, I've been a Bills fan since the 80s, 89. And
Good
I
shit.
love Buffalo Fanatics, man.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate the love, man. Yo, you show love all the time. You
Yeah,
show
he
love
does.
to you, Mathis, Joe, Dave Tilton, even
Everybody.
everybody, man. So salute to guys like Sergio Chavez and a whole slew of you guys, man. But
sure.
salute to you
We'll
guys.
be
man.
watching.
Love.
We'll be watching games next year together, Sergio.
100%.
This pandemic's over.
Yes, sir. And shout out to those ketchup chips, Rico.
Hey, man. Stop acting like you didn't like him, man. I know you loved him. No doubt, man. Listen, but we got a whole bunch of other people, man. Sergio, I appreciate you, man.
Hey,
We
that
all
bag is
appreciate you.
down, bro, but I'm not gonna pay $14 for another bag.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate you, man. You have yourself a good night. That's our guy, Sergio, man. Sergio Chavez. So we're gonna go to look at this guy. Look at this guy.
How you feeling, Ravens fans? How you feeling? Where you in the chat right now? Where are you? Oh, Lamar, he's a great quarterback. He's gonna run down your throat. Where's Lamar now? He's taking. Oh my God! I wish we're the Ravens fans now in this chat all week. They've been abusing this chat room, telling us Josh Allen sucks. Lamar's gonna smoke you.
That's what we heard all week.
Where are you guys right now? Stand up, big trust, big trust. Oh, eat your crab cakes, dry your tears, and watch us in a goddamn Super Bowl this year.
Yo,
Shout out to Matt Montgomery right there. Man, look, Matt Montgomery, I haven't had a chance to tell you this personally. Shout out to you, man. You bring fire every single time. Shout out to you for sure, man.
Yo, yeah, dude. This network, this Buffalo Fanatics gets me going every day. I look forward to every one of you guys coming on this show. Judge, dude, you're the man. I know you've been having some drinks tonight. You look like you're a little bit tipsy. You had a couple whiskeys tonight. Dude, I swear to God, dude, I love all of you guys. It blessed my heart. Dude, I cried tonight. I actually cried tonight. There was a party going on around me. I was distracted. People were around me. I was crying in my hands tonight, in my face when we won that game. Dude, you don't know how this much. Dude, this is my heart right now. This team's my goddamn heart. I was crying because this team, they can do anything. Dude, this team's got me believing in this. This team's got me thinking goddamn Super Bowl. I never shed tears for anybody. No teams, no sports, no nothing. I was fucking shedding tears tonight because this goddamn team showed up and fucking put the bricks to this goddamn Ravens team that was going to run down our goddamn throat. And you know what we fucking did? We fucking stuck it to them. We fucking shut them down.
Yo, my guy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't know what it is about sports that can get grown men in such an emotional state. I've never been there yet.
I'm not sleeping tonight.
I don't know if I ever will, but I don't know. Maybe we go to Super Bowl. I'm like, golly, as if this just happened. But man, something about this sports got grown men crying. Look, we saw a 310-pound man from the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Terminator crying on the sideline because the season was over for him. Fam, it's okay to feel how you feel, man. You gotta let that shit go. You gotta let it out.
Hey, is it me or is Matt a little saucy right now? Matt, you had a good night tonight, Matt?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been drinking beers all goddamn night. I watched the Packers game. I'm like, you know what? Josh Allen's going to do the same goddamn thing to the Ravens game. I was watching Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, oh, we're going to light these Ravens up tonight. And it didn't happen that way for most of the game. But you know what? God, I love this team, man.
You ain't got to say
I want to run through this wall.
we see it. We see it, man. Yo, even Andy Skaggs, yo, we put the bricks to them. I'm not sleeping tonight. Make a shirt. I'm buying it.
Yeah. Yo, how about that NFL Network? You know what I knew we weren't going to lose? When NFL Network came out with that video about Buffalo last night. Dude, I wanted to put a hole in every goddamn wall in my fucking house. I wanted to run through everything in my house last night.
It was that Kyle Grant one. Yeah.
You tell me? You tell me? You want Buffalo wings? You want Goo Goo Dolls? Oh, man. I didn't even know the fucking Goo Goo Dolls came from Buffalo, but I was going to put a goddamn hole to my everything in my apartment.
Listen,
dude, Judge.
Go ahead, Matt.
Judge, did Josh Allen take us higher?
Oh, he took us higher, my man. You know who else? You know who else took us higher? Taron Johnson. You talking about crying grown?
Yeah.
You talking about grown man tears? When he had that pick six, my dad called me and we both were crying like little babies.
No
on
kidding,
the
good
shit. That pick six, I knew it was over after that pick six.
All right. True Bills fans here right now, right? We're all true Bills fans.
Oh, you know
when
what?
Tyler Bass,
when we were saucy, this is what happens. They start sharing some shit.
And when Tyler Bass missed that last field goal, what did you all think? Like,
the first thing I thought was,
thank God Lamar's not playing.
I didn't like, right? I wasn't a fan of it because I was like, it might get in his head a little bit. But again, we were up by 14 at that time, so it didn't really hurt us too much. But yeah, He has to adjust to the win for sure.
I'm gonna say it when he missed it. I was like, this is not what we're looking for right now.
Yeah.
No.
This field goal solidifies it. I can kind of rest easy, but
Yes.
I have to like sit back on my seat and be like, hold on, what is Huntley doing? What is he doing? And he almost hit Brown down the sideline.
I know.
When White was caught looking in the backfield trying to get that pick six, he wanted it. He wanted some of the action.
All right, so before the day, news reporting came out that the Ravens were talking to Lamar Jackson's agent about a big extension. Do you give that guy an extension after that playoff performance where he could not pass the ball to save his goddamn life? They are not going to be able to put anybody around that guy if they drop $40 million on him a year. And every Ravens fans that was talking shit on this chat this week has to be thinking in the back of their minds, we don't need to pay that guy $40 million because we ain't going anywhere if we pay him $40 million.
Hey, listen, man, they're gonna have some decisions to make. That's for damn sure. Yo, Matt Montgomery, save the heat for tomorrow and the next day. But let me say, yo, you got
dude.
I'm giving you,
Dude, I am sitting tomorrow on my couch with my beer in my hand, not giving a goddamn about what happens.
Facts.
Because the Buffalo mother effing Bills are in the AFC Championship game.
Ring that damn bell, Rico.
Let's go.
Ring that damn bell, baby. Here you go.
Yo, Matt Montgomery, have a good night, man. We're gonna talk to you soon, man. Let's go.
That's what's up right there, man.
Matt Montgomery brings the heat. But you know what? I have to do it to my guy. I'm sorry, man. You just happen to fall behind him again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Truth to Hearts. Truth to Hearts. Yo, what's happening, man? Yo, before Truth to Hearts starts, man, our girl Caitlin, she's, yo, we concussed Lamar's ego and all their fans in one shot. Ravens fans ain't here because they're still staring at their TV trying to figure out what happened. Lamar's ego is concussed as well. Golly, Caitlin, take it easy on Caitlin. Golly, they just lost.
She's throwing big shots right there, Caitlin.
Big shots for real.
Shout out to Caitlin, though.
Yo, Truth to Hearts, man. Talk to us, man. What's going on? What's on your mind, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I had every intention to come on this and flame the Ravens fan, but this ain't about the Ravens, bro. This is about the Bills. Yo, I'm so proud of my team, man. Like, we did what we had to do. Ravens, y'all played a good game. But I said it, like, y'all one-dimensional. We gonna shut that ass down. I said it before. I said it. Yo, if y'all was on, I said y'all not that good. Y'all, who did y'all play this year?
Nobody.
But I'm not gonna shit on y'all. I'm not gonna shit on Lamar Jackson because that's my guy. I want him to strive. You know what I'm saying? This is about the Bills. This ain't got nothing to do with the Ravens. This is about the Bills. Listen, bro. Like, yeah, it was a little rocky. We could have played better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm drinking. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying. I'm watching my Fanatics brothers out here.
Sir.
You know, supporting Josh.
Sir.
Yo, we did a good time. I'm not gonna shit on the Ravens. I'm not gonna. I could easily come out here and shit on them, but I'm not gonna kick a man while he down. That was a good game. We was all, even though we was up, we still was scared. Let's be honest. We was like, yo, I don't really like the way the offense is playing. We got to play better. But when Lamar Jackson went out, that's when I was like, okay, the game is over. That's the only time I thought the game was over.
You know what, though? I'm not even – that's not – for me, that's not what it was. After that pick six, I said it's over now.
Okay.
17-3?
Okay, yeah. That pick six was – the pick six was it.
It was it.
What solidified it was Lamar Jackson going out. Because if Lamar Jackson was still in the game, we couldn't have counted him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was still would have been in the game, he could have still made big plays. Like
Absolutely.
that. You still had he still had I don't know who the fuck that backup quarterback was. You know what I'm saying? He could have hit Hollywood Brown. That could have been a touchdown. That's a 1-point game. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yes, you're right. That pick six was what solidified it. But if Lamar Jackson still would have been in the game, I still would have been at the edge of my seat. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
This is not a shot.
I actually think opposite, though.
Joe, hold on a second.
Opposite,
Joe,
man. Yeah,
hold
go ahead.
on a second. Joe, if you trying to jump on, Joe, jump on right now. You're probably high. Listen, you're probably high off of the energy. Jump on, man. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah,
Joe,
but I
jump
thought
on.
opposite for a second, though.
I love
I
Joe.
thought opposite
If
because
you let it bang, let's go, man.
I know. No, but it was one of those things where I was like, yo, we kind of knew how to defend Lamar, and we had zero tape on Huntley, right? So it was one of those things where I was like, yo, I didn't want Lamar to go out for a second. I'm like, no. I want you to stay in the game because we dominate your ass right now. Right? So I was thinking a little different than you.
Wait. Let's be honest though. When that motherfucker went out, I was like, yo, is this nigga gonna come back? And then
instead of doing hero shit.
I was thinking that. I was like, yo, is he about to really come back in the game and do some heroic shit?
Nah, it wasn't gonna happen.
Side, just nothing about I'm not gonna kick a man while he's down. Ravens game, Ravens fans, that was a good ass game. This is about the Bills though. At the end of the day, we did good, bro. Like that was a good ass game. We balled the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That was a good ass game. You can't hate. You know what I'm saying? That was good. I'm not gonna diss the Ravens because I could talk mad shit. I was talking mad shit all week, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That was a good game. I'm gonna chill. I'm drunk. I'm drinking.
Yo, my man, Truth. Yo, what are you sipping on?
I'm sipping on. Okay, look. I don't know how YouTube work. But I'm sipping on this pink. I'm sipping on this Pink Whitney, and I don't know if y'all had Chick-fil-A in Canada, but Chick-fil-A got the best lemonade. If you drink Pink Whitney with some lemonade,
sir, let me stop you right now. Pink Whitney, we have Pink Whitney over here. All right, B. All right, we got that.
I'm talking about Chick-fil-A.
Man, forget about Chick-fil-A, man.
I'm talking about the lemonade from Chick-fil-A.
Yo, that lemonade is the best, 100%.
For real?
Exactly.
I'll vouch for that.
You mix that lemonade with that Pink Whitney?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Yo, Rico.
Yourself some jungle juice.
Okay, you ever heard of Deep? You ever heard of Deep Eddies? You ever heard of Deep Eddies?
Nah.
It's lemonade vodka. You got to get Deep Eddies with Chick-fil-A lemonade. Bro, you gonna have 6 kids at the end of the night. I swear to God.
Yes, sir.
I'm ducking. Yo, I don't even got kids, and I'm ducking child support. I'm like, oh.
Yo, you're a fool.
I'm Devin Singletary with the child support. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen, we got my man Joe. Yo, Truth or Hearts, man. We're gonna let you get off this thing. But yo,
what's up, Truth or Hearts?
What's good? Yo, I love y'all. Before you let me go,
yes, sir.
I love y'all. It was a great win. We got it. We got to get ready for next week. I love y'all boys. Keep doing what y'all doing. I'm always gonna be in y'all corner, no doubt.
Yes, sir, man. Truth or Hearts, that's my guy.
Dude, Tilt's gonna be jealous. I finally got to put a face to a name here tonight with you.
Right.
So Dave's favorite right there.
Carmen Russo, welcome to the Bing Squad. Bing Biggity Bing, Carmen Russo. Listen, Joseph.
Big Joe Miller. Talk to us, baby.
Miller.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I hate to give it away. Oh, go ahead, Rico. Go ahead.
Listen, no. The floor is yours. Give it away. What?
Yeah.
I hate to give it away. So 7-0 in the boho.
Listen.
Wait. It just hit me tonight when Taron Johnson took that ball back to the house. That's what it hit me. 7-0 in the boho, and I was like, wait a minute. If they win the AFC Championship game, that's 8-0, and if they win the Super Bowl, 9-0.
I'll take it.
All I'm going to say is this. So you started wearing that during the Steelers game?
Yes. Whenever it was.
Chargers game.
Hang on. Yeah, that don't mean it. I took it off for the Dolphins game. Somebody's like, maybe you should take it off for the Dolphins game. So I didn't wear it for the Dolphins game. 9-0, baby. 9-0 Super Bowl.
I like
9-0
awesome.
Super Bowl.
For those that are tuned in for the very first time, you guys are like, whoa, what's going on? You guys are tuned into the Buffalo Fanatics. You are looking at the host of the Overreaction podcast, Joe Miller, right on the bottom, host of the Hump Day Hotline.
It's not done yet.
I gotta go to the corner down here. That's my guy, Steve Mathis, one half. You know what I'm saying? Of the Air Raid boys. I almost said the Bills guys. One half of the Air Raid hour. And then you got over here, Kingpin himself is joined. And listen, man, this is the Buffalo Fanatics, man. So you guys are familiar with this crew. We've never been all on one screen together. So listen, let's make it work. So let's talk about your feelings. Listen, man, Joe, talk to us, man. Like that pick happens. What are you sitting there thinking?
My hands still hurt from clapping. My hands still hurt. So this is what happened, and I said it on the show, and the show's not recorded yet. So I took a break. So I got through all the way up to like the overreaction tweet bank where I read everybody's tweets. So that's kind of where I'm at. So if you have not tweeted at me yet, tweet at me, and you still have time because it's 1:15 in the morning I've got COVID. Nobody knows that. That's a big secret. But there ain't nobody bringing this high down. So it is what it is.
Shout out to Joe. Yeah.
So I've got a glass of whiskey. Can't taste it.
Yeah, I bet you can. So how are you feeling? Physically, how are you feeling? You feel okay?
I feel good. So I just got a nagging cough and fatigue, but like, let's put it this way: the energy that I'm feeling from Bills Mafia and from this football game. So let's talk. So that moment, the Taron Johnson. So the ball goes into the pile, right? And my first thought was like, "Oh crap, that's a touchdown." And then I was like, "No, wait, that's a dark jersey."
That's exactly.
And I was like,
that's exactly what I felt too.
Go down. And then it's like, oh.
Pick six.
And then it was red hands from there. Hot hands.
Did you guys see Orlando Brown try to make the tackle, or should I say just stop?
No.
And not even remotely try and make the tackle. Orlando Brown could have had Taron Johnson at like the 5-yard line. He was just like,
he didn't bother.
The best part about that for me was like the flashing back to the pregame. Somewhere in the pregame show on one of the channels, it might have been Football Night in America. They were asking Lamar about the run, the big 48-yard run, and he's like, "Well, I still don't think I've ever run as fast as I can in the NFL."
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm thinking in that moment is like, "Are you running as fast as you can now?"
I actually held my excitement like all throughout because I was like, "Wait, what? Whoa!" And then as soon as he got in, I looked at my son. I was like, "Yeah!" I went off. It was absolutely amazing.
That's real talk. Yo, shout out to Jim Dumerville with the big super chat. Salute to you, Jim. If you have a comment, we'll try to read that comment because if you want to just super chat it, great. No comment, it's all good. Guys, we are going to the AFC damn championship.
Talk about it.
Golly, I was saying it sounded weird when I said it, but last show I was like, we're one win away from being one win away from going to the Super Bowl. Now we're only one win away. God, that is craziness, man. This is the window. I know we've all talked about it at a certain point, but this is the window for us to take the whole thing because next year's team is not going to be the same. There's going to be some movements.
Yeah,
there's going to be some movements. People are going to get paid. People are not going to get paid. People are going to get moved, traded, whatever the case is. This is the window. We've got to take it right now, man.
Pierre said it. Pierre said it on the hotline. He threw it in there. He's like, "This is the time." And I've been trying to give Bills Mafia just to like enjoy it because we're living in a different world. This is a different world with a different football team than what we've had for the last 20 years. This isn't where it's like we live and die on every play because every play is the next play that's going to mean we're going to lose a football game because the team can't finish. We're one of the top echelon best football teams. Bills Mafia, enjoy it. And when I said that, Pierre was like, "No, now's the time. Now's the time."
Oh yeah,
it's Super Bowl or bust for me. It's been like that all season.
My wife tried to tell me, she's like, "Isn't it great that the team is here? Like, if you lose, it's not a big deal because you didn't." Whoa! Time out. No. We made it here because we're now here. We're like, we could taste it. We're so close. We don't stop here. We keep going, and then we take.
You know what though? I was a Bills fan during Super Bowl years. I became a diehard after the Super Bowl years. Joe, you've lived. Old. Yeah, right? Yeah. I had to call you out real quick. How's the feeling, though, Joe, real quick? This is the same feeling or is it a little different?
It feels right.
Yeah.
It just feels right. I mean, it's like, I was in my teens. I was in my late teens and early 20s. And there's just an aspect of, and I said this on a couple of shows, whether it was mine or whoever else's or wherever, that there was an expectation. No matter what happened, Jim Kelly comes out against the Bengals on Monday Night Football. He throws in 3 interceptions, and I think we're down 14-0 or 21-0. We win that football game. The Buffalo Bills are down 21 points or 18 points. They score 21 points, 3 touchdowns in 90 seconds. There was always a feeling of it doesn't matter what it looks like. We're going to win, and that's how I feel. That this team feels that way. To me, and the reality is win pretty, win ugly, just win, baby. Like
you're damn right,
and that's where we're at. Just win.
I completely agree. Now, I will say this: we have a couple people in the green room. I'm just going to bring them on, because they've been waiting for quite some time. So I'm going to bring both of them on. We got Ray Andrew and Chad Cooper, fellas. How are you guys?
Let's fucking go.
Yo.
Dude, I'm glad to meet Pierre and Steve and Joe and all of them, man.
Listen, fellas, how are you guys feeling?
Feeling fucking great. Look at this. I was drinking my beer once the fucking Bills game started. Out of the Bills, like plastic cup from the stadium that I got like 3 or 4 years ago.
No
But,
doubt. That's how you
man,
gonna do it.
Enjoy
Dude,
it.
Chad,
Enjoy it.
Chad, let me tell you a story, Chad. So, like when I was a kid, so a teenager, I used to go to. I spent my high school years in Florida with my mom. My dad lived in New York, season ticket holder, whatever. So I would go to the last home preseason game every season before flying back to Florida to go back to school. Yeah, you're right. So, but they would always give away these like you get a drink in like these Buffalo Bills cups, right? They were like plastic cups. And me and my cousin Ed would like literally go like after the game was over, the preseason game, we would stack them all. We would stack them all, and we would collect like 50 of them. And like so, that plastic cup, I get it, dude. Collect it, bring it home.
Dude, I only got 4 of them right now, but I'm hoping to get like up to those 50. But like,
where were they making the snakes at? Was that at a baseball stadium where they were making the snakes out of all the plastic cups? They had to ban them from making the snakes.
That's right.
I know an XFL game had one of those too.
It was the XFL, yeah.
XFL, right? Yeah.
I'm telling you, Ray Andrews.
God damn.
Let me see that. Let me see that sweater, Ray.
This game was
Listen. Let me tell you something too. This
ahead,
shit
man.
came today from my man fucking Rico from y'all boys. I wanted a month ago. It came right on the spot. Let me get
It
in
was
my
a sign.
motherfucking. Let me get in my motherfucking bag right now. Because
get in your
truth
bag,
to hearts, let these dirty purple pigeons off the motherfucking hook. They was talking a whole lot of greasy ass shit earlier today, and what happened? Oh, well, if we stop Josh Allen, if we do this and we do that, it's gonna end like this. Wait a minute, hold on. Josh Allen ain't do shit today. Our defense tore your ass apart today. We ate your ass for breakfast. Y'all put up 3 points, and we crippled Lamar in the end zone. What happened, pigeons? What happened? Y'all ain't do shit. We could have Matt Barkley out there and won today. Sorry. Moving on. Goodbye. Y'all are clowns. Y'all talk real greasy, but what happened today? What happened?
We put a
Allen had
number.
an average day, and we still worked, y'all. Our defense came up, answered the bell. Y'all look stupid today.
Listen,
we
Ray,
know what though. We have up.
Ray,
damn right.
I'm gonna put both you. I'm gonna ask you guys both a question before because I got other people that's jumping on real quick.
No problem.
So I'm gonna go to you, Chad, first.
Yeah.
When that the third quarter starts, and we're at the goal line, are you thinking we need to score right now? What are we doing? And we score.
I felt that. I felt that. Yeah.
What was your feeling when we crossed
this
that goal
game's
line?
done. I think
that's
if
what
we
you
score,
thought?
I think if we score that on this goal line, this game is done because our defense has done enough to stop the run that we can get this game done. That we can hold the game off. That even if they score another touchdown, we score another one back. I'm not worried about that. Like honestly, if we have 5 minutes left, we get the ball back. Even 2 minutes left. Josh Allen scored a damn touchdown.
Did we notice that wind killed about 2 Josh Allen touchdowns deep?
Yes.
That wind done sailed that ball on 3 touchdown passes.
I know that John Brown and that fucking that Stefan Diggs. That fucking soared that shit like
no doubt.
This game shouldn't have been 17-3. It should have been 35-3. Easy.
Listen, fellas, let me say. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna let you guys go right now. I appreciate y'all. Keep tuning. We're gonna try to do this again tomorrow. Hope Joe is available. I don't know if he is. If he's gonna be available now. We're gonna try to coordinate something. And you guys have a great night because we got more people coming through. So appreciate it. Can I get a goal from you both? You guys, let me get a
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Bring on Patty Mahomes. Let's go.
Let's go. Listen, man. People are excited.
They're saucy tonight.
Wait, you want to know if I'm available? I have COVID. I can't go anywhere until next Sunday.
You're locked in. You're locked
right here.
You are locked in. So we're adding new members today, man. We got our new member by the name of Tony Scholes. Tony Scholes, welcome to the Bing Squad. Tony Scholes. I see it, man. I don't know about you guys, but the super chats are going quick, and the comments are going quick. I wanted a bigger game from Gabe Davis today. I wanted such a big game for Gabe. It just wasn't panning out. There was a couple of drops.
Dude, is it me? But it seemed like Gabe Davis, he kind of hit his rookie wall the last few weeks to me.
You think so?
I know he balled out a little bit last week, but it seems like it's just a little bit off to me.
For me, I'm literally sitting on the couch, and I have a spot on the couch. We all have that spot that we sit in, right? There's like you don't move around. Like I have a spot that I sit in, and like he drops that ball in the end zone, and I look at McKenna, my daughter, and I'm like, championship teams catch that ball. Like championship team, that's a ball the Patriots always catch, right? That's the ball that they always catch. And it was luckily it didn't come back to haunt us. But that ball, the Diggs ball that Josh threw a freaking laser over his head, but those two balls, it's a completely different football game. Like it does end up possibly 30-6 if like that catch is made, the Diggs catch is made, and then they just begin to truck and find a rhythm.
No question about it. Marty 13-6-1-12 says, I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Let's go.
We support Buffalo. Let's go, man. You're not far from Buffalo either from Hamilton. You're like an hour and a half.
Not even.
You guys.
Not even. About 30 minutes away in Hamilton.
There you go. It's super close. Super close.
Yep.
Fellas.
That is true.
Are you gonna be able to rest tonight? Because I'm gonna be up for a minute.
It's gonna be hard.
Not at this
I gotta go get speaking of COVID, I gotta go get my vaccine in the morning. So
oh, how about that? Well, listen, have fun with that, sir.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You'll have COVID next week.
Yeah. No, did you see the story? Someone went and got a COVID shot because they were like a first responder, and then they went to go get the Bills test, and because they had the COVID shot, they tested positive for COVID. They had to miss the Bills game.
No comment.
That sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
The only thing I'm concerned about at this point, so my wife got symptoms on Monday, and just so everybody knows, and I know it's been a secret. I've told about 3 people.
Okay.
My wife got symptoms on Monday. She got tested on Tuesday. She had it, so my clock started, and then I got just a slight cough on Thursday, so that's when my clock started. Mild symptoms all the way around the family. My biggest concern right now is literally the Browns win tomorrow, and the Bills AFC Championship game is in Buffalo, and I can get tickets, but I have to get tested, and I test on Thursday, and it is still showing positive. That's my biggest fear.
I know
right
man.
now. It's
would you be able to go? Because I thought they were going down a list of like season ticket holders.
It's rolled, so I would think I would think that I would come back. My seniority would come back.
Got it. That's pretty chill. Official Contrast drops another super chat. Says, Rico, respect for you still being up. We have to enjoy the moments. Go all out. Is Lombardi or bust. Every play can go our way if our staff does straight work. I'm telling you, man, this team is built to just win.
This might be a season of destiny.
I'm telling you. And it's gonna be. I told my wife, I was like, this is at the beginning of the season. I said, listen, man, if our team goes to Super Bowl, I'm going, and I'm gonna. And when it's time for the parade, I'm getting my ticket. I'm 14-day quarantining. I'm going to Buffalo.
Can you leave Canada? Because I know Americans cannot go to Canada.
I'm gonna find a way. I'm finding a way. You know what?
He's small enough to get in the suitcase, Joe. So I mean, we can fit him in a suitcase, and then
let me tell you this though. I think I
ice skating across the Lake Erie.
I might have to. I legitimately
Ontario.
think if I told them the Bills won the Super Bowl, they'd be like, "Oh my God, you know what? Come on in." You know, because they know we've suffered for so damn long. They might just say, "You know what, bro? Bring the fam, come through," and I'm gonna try my very best because we are destined to do it. And I would love it. I would love for it to be against Tom Brady. Wouldn't that be something? Bills versus Tom Brady and oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm on record. I'm on record. So I was on the Pat Moran show week 2 of the season, and we talked about the Bills versus the Bucs potential. And I said, I'm on record as saying that if that happens, if the Bills win that Super Bowl against Tom Brady and the Bucs in Tampa, the site of the Bills' first Super Bowl, the city's going to burn. And if the Bills lose that Super Bowl to Tom Brady in Tampa, the city's going to burn.
City's going to burn. That is a fact. My man Think If You says Gabe Davis had a lot of drops in tonight's game, but he's definitely not done or has hit his rookie season wall. He will ball out when the time comes. I think so too. It was just a few inches away from a play happening. So I think it's gonna be great at one point where everything's clicking right now. And Allen didn't even have a great game today.
No,
it wasn't his best game. He just made plays when he needed to make the plays.
No, there's something about that football game. So it's like it was Fina that said it. So since I got the opportunity because of you guys, thank you so much for giving me the chance to be on the Off Tackle show with John Fina and that connection and the relationship that I made. He said it.
You're killing it.
Yeah, he said. And do you need to read that real quick?
Yeah. So being in Florida, I'm going. Hit me up, Rico. Hey, listen, if I can make it out there, shit, why not?
So Fina said in our first show that he didn't necessarily care about the run game. The run game wasn't important. What they needed to do is they needed to work that 1 to 3 yard passing game, and they needed to get Beasley more involved. And I was like, I'm not sure. And then literally like clockwork, the Bills, as soon as he like said that to me, started doing it. And that is the only way this offense since then has found a rhythm, is when they get Beasley working underneath early. When they do it, they just turn into a machine, and they just operate different. When they come out and Josh Allen's firing darts like laser beam 65 yards downfield, it's usually not a good sign. It's when he starts hitting that underneath stuff, it pulls those defensive backs up. And Pierre can probably talk about it because he played football at a higher level than all of us did. There's just something about it. It just changes the game plan for the defense when he starts.
I was actually hoping that Josh Allen was doing that today, because it seemed like he was trying to go for the gusto the entire game. And, with the win being how it was today, it just didn't fit in my opinion. So, yeah, but I mean, 100% right, Joe.
Yeah.
No, there's no doubt about it. I'm looking at the stat sheet right now, and Cole Beasley was actually kept off the stats.
One target, no catches.
Two targets with zero. Two targets with zero catches. And I'm wondering, is he still wobbling? Like he's still nursing the injury?
He looked like he was healthy out there.
Yeah, okay. I'm hoping so, because maybe it was just the game plan. The game plan was they're probably going to take away the middle. They think that Cole Beasley is going to, because they're taking away Stefan, they're going to bracket the middle a little bit. But, we made plays, man. They could not stop Stefan, man. They could not. And I knew it. Peters is not good enough. You need a Jalen Ramsey type of corner.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now.
Ramsey was getting cooked today versus arguably the best, wide receiver in.
Ramsey had a tough time today.
Can we talk for a minute just about Stefan Diggs? Can we talk about Stefan Diggs? Can we talk about the fact that coming into, was it last season, there were people that were like, oh no, Robert Foster's a number one, or was it this season? Like Robert Foster, like no, we got Robert Foster. Robert Foster's a number one. Like that's what Bills Mafia was saying. We haven't seen a true number one NFL wide receiver on this team since Eric Moulds, which means of the 1,400 of you watching this right now, there's a huge percentage of you that have never seen a number one wide receiver on this Buffalo Bills offense. The amount of times that we sat there and watched football teams and just been like, I wish our quarterback would force it to that guy because he's really good. Why don't we have that guy? And now we have that guy. We have that guy that like no matter what they're doing, double coverage, whatever, Josh is finding him for 8 catches, 120 yards and a touchdown. We've got that guy. That guy's on our football team. Like, it's our world.
You said it best, Joe. I remember the days, and I remember Rico was saying it, and it was just crazy. How many fans wanted Robert Foster to be the number one?
Right.
Just imagine that, right? So, yeah, I'm right there with you, Joe.
It's surreal because we have the guy that we can depend on and go with. Like, today they were supposed to take him away, right? 8 receptions off of 11 targets, 106 yards, 13.3 yards averaging a tutty.
Come
on, man. And he was doing it with ease. It was easy.
Yep.
Golly, man. I got listen, man. It's an exciting time. I'm still like, I'm on a high right now. I still feel great. And I'm really looking forward to Ravens fans jumping in the comments to the show on Monday with the air raid, to the show on Wednesday on the hump day. I'm waiting for these guys to come through, and they're not going to. They're going to be silent for a bit, and as they should. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking at the defense right now. I'm looking at the statistics. Tremaine Edmonds had a solid game today, sideline to sideline. Micah Hyde was up there as well. Milano was all over the place today. Taron Johnson, he had. Forget about the interception. I don't know if you guys remember it. It was they were in the red zone, and I think this is probably right before the interception.
That tackle on JK was filthy.
Oh man, yeah. He has been very valuable, and I'm wondering, like,
he's healthy now.
Yes, big. I was like, why didn't we get this last year? I was like, he was in and out of the lineup. Saron Neal was in. Then it was somebody. So it's nice to have a healthy Taron Johnson, because that boy is not afraid to tackle. Neither is Levi Wallace, and it's much appreciated. And I just love every bit of it. Gentlemen,
one last thing. Can we talk about how whack those PFF like numbers are? Like when they show the starting lineups, like here's your defensive player. Like Tremaine Edmonds is the 45th out of 48 linebackers in the NFL. I'm like, wait, what? He's a Pro Bowler. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. You either love PFF or you don't love it. I'm indifferent. I use it when I need to, and whatever. If it's not accurate, it's not accurate. But shoot, I feel great, man. Gentlemen, it is. We've been on for 2 hours exactly.
Wow.
I think it's time. This would be the apropos time to cut it loose.
I've been falling asleep for 10 minutes now.
1,400 people.
Yawning, I can't stop.
1,400 people. Rico wants to walk away from him. Rico's like, I'm out.
I mean, I'm like, listen, this is great, and this is the perfect time to tell you guys we're gonna be back at it again. So if you guys want to find out when we're going on,
subscribe.
Hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. It looks a little something like this, and if you tap it, it might make this sound. I'm not sure. Try it.
I
Right?
don't think it looks like that.
So hit that bell. We'll be back again tomorrow. We're gonna try to get a big squad cast going and talk about the game. And on top of that, we'll be back again with Steve and Dave on Monday, and then back again on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we got my man Joe's gonna be hitting with the Overreaction podcast, and he's got his podcast coming out. When you drop that podcast?
Well, I got to finish it first.
True, that's facts.
In about an hour. It'll probably be out in about an hour. So
there you go. So look out for the podcast. Listen, Google it on all platforms that you can find it. Overreaction podcast with Joe.
Yep.
That's right, with Joe. And then you listen. Just keep following us. You're gonna have content coming for days, man. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game today. The Bills take 17-3. We advance to the AFC Championship. Who we playing doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter,
The
man.
flex on them.
It doesn't matter who
it's
we're
your
playing.
boy Rico.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you guys do your sign offs. Steve, we'll start with you because you're yawning and you need to get to bed.
Yeah, dude, I'm on a struggle bus right now. Hey, I did after you were gone, I went and did 4 hours by myself, dude.
That's true.
You've been killing the game today, man. So go ahead and sign off. Let people know where they can find your stuff.
Yo, you can find me on Twitter at Judge Mathis. I'm a degenerate on there. I have a problem. I probably shouldn't be on Twitter as much as I am, but I am. So come find me at Judge Mathis. Listen to my incoherent ramblings on Twitter. And you can find my show Monday and Thursday nights, 8 p.m. right here on this channel with my partner in crime, PIC Tilt Money, Dave Tilton. We like to have a lot of fun on the air raid hour and also talk some football as well. And there will be Creed. So check us out Monday. Because a lot of players took us higher this week, so there's going to be a lot of Creed.
That is facts. Talk to let them know where they can find all your stuff, my man Joe.
I think you guys did that already. You talked about the Overreaction Pod. You talked about the Hump Day Hotline.
Drop it again so they know, man.
So I am the we'll start with the YouTube stuff. So I'm the host with Clay Troy of the Hump Day Hotline that happens at 9:00 on the Buffalo Fanatics Multicast Network, brought to you by Manscaped. Every single Wednesday, as long as there's an NFL football game to I guess that's going to happen the next weekend. And then my primary thing, I guess, if you will, is the Overreaction Podcast Bills. I'm still calling it the Bills Podcast. They sue me. So the Overreaction Bills Podcast.
You might.
How can I put this in the BF family chat today? How can it, or yesterday, how can a team that stole Buffalo Bill Cody's name sue us or sue anybody for using their name? Right? I mean, come on. So you can find my show. It'll drop in about an hour. So every post game, I also do a pregame show. And then off tackle with John Fina stuff. I'm all over the place. Just have it sue me.
This is Sue the Man.
I'm talking to you, Jerry.
There you go.
No, I can't stop yawning. I cannot stop yawning.
So yeah, you can find, and much like Judge, I'm on Twitter way too much. So yeah.
No, I got you. Well, Kingpin, there you are. So let the people know, man. Where can they, if they want to contact you, if they want to say, hey man, I want to join BF. What can they do? Where do they contact you?
Look, all you have to do is go to supportbf.com. You'll find everything there. But I would most certainly say you got to follow these guys right here. Judge and
good luck with the point.
It's my first time doing this. I know. Wait. It's like
yeah, exactly. I kind of messed up.
These guys
Joe's
love.
great at it. Joe knows exactly where to
Joe
play.
is. He's perfected it.
Yeah,
Boom! I got it. There it is. Yeah, man. But follow these guys, man. 100%, man. But if you want to follow all things BF, just go to supportbf.com for sure.
There we have it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, man, this is it, man. Buffalo Fanatics. You are tuned into the Rico Report. This has been fun. We got to do. I mean, listen, we have such a roster. It is crazy how deep our roster is. So whether it's Clay, whether it's Z-Bot, whether it's Dill Tayton, if it's Joe, it's myself, or it's Clay, or it's Nap, we've got a team, and we got a team of BF writers as well. It's craziness. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Buffalo Fanatics. Thank you guys for tuning in and showing support to each and every one of our guys. They've been great. But it's about that time. We got to go to bed and do it again tomorrow.
Not me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be up for a bit. You're gonna be up for it. So until next time. It's your guys. I'm going to say it's your guys. You know what I'm saying? It's the Rico Report, and we are gone. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are tuned in to the Rico Report.
I really don't know what to tell you.
That game was insane. Welcome to the Big Squad.
Shout out to the Big Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the Big Squad.
welcome on a very special evening to the Rico Report. We are here. He is our team. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Bing, 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 bing.